Oh, hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that chill to give you a thrill that is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show, Tarot Show. You better act like you know. But Father God, are you here? Mother God, are you here? I used to say that. The Holy Trinity up in the house. The child, are you here? Okay. Jesus or Jesus, you here? Okay. Somebody got a twin boy and girl. Okay. Twins. One thing about Jeb and Nut, they were original Adam and Eve, and they were twins. And then they went on to produce twins. Like every time they had a baby, it was twins. Okay. But yeah, so some of these people are in fake authority. Okay. They ain't really working the duties of this job. Okay. The busyness you see is busyness on their own plan. Okay. I got it out. All right. I got it out. All right. Some of these people ain't really been high. They just placeholding. They just dealing with your case in particular. They ain't got no other cases. But God, okay, sends legitimate people for you, okay, that are close to you in your energy. Let me do my settings. Thank you for reminding me. If y'all are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We are building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Okay. And OG God and Goddesses, what up, what up, what up? I never forget y'all in the heavenly realm, okay? I just have to focus on, yeah, don't be playing me like that. Don't play me like that. I ain't do nothing to you, okay? God and Goddesses in the heavenly realm and on this realm with us right now currently, which includes them too. They love a shout out, okay? Gangsters for the Lord and Lady. Thank you for the first like. May God bless you bonusly. Okay, first like me. It's bonus blessings over here. And shout out to the 11 people up in here now. 15. If y'all are new here, welcome. I was just welcoming y'all. Okay, 20 people. I love it. I love it. Okay, I was just welcoming y'all. If y'all new here, I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And if you're OG here, thank you so much for returning. And what up, what up? Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for trusting me again to be your reader. Okay, I hope my messages continue to be a blessing for you. Yeah, so some of these people are in fake authority. Okay, fake authority. The busyness you see, it ain't busyness for that job. Okay, some of them just been hired just for you. Okay, the case of you. Okay, it's giving me that show Power. Yeah, the show Power where they had the case of what was his name? Some St. Patrick, okay? I forgot his name. I just know him as Ghost, okay? But his nickname is Ghost, okay? Those names and initials could be significant, okay? That's the ghost of jealousy. Michael came to me right before I pushed play, okay? I mean record, okay? But so they ain't working the duties of these jobs, okay? They ain't working the duties of these jobs. Don't let them fool you, okay? Policemen, most of all, okay? People are impersonating officers, okay? First of all, that is breaking the law. Whoever gave you access to do that anyway, they breaking the law too, okay? So it must be some good shit in it for them or you, all right? Thank you for the second like and may God bless you just for that. And especially these construction workers, okay? Don't you notice sometimes a street be on construction for such a long time? You wondering like what happened, like, and it look like it's fixed and all that type of stuff. That's there. That's them. Okay, we got you, motherfuckers. Find somewhere else to work for real. But God is sending us legitimate people, legitimate jobs. Okay, that are not full of Decepticons, okay? Someone's name could start with a T or H, okay? End with those letters too. Father God, Father God is coming to town. Oh yeah. Father God is coming to town. Father God is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been battered. Good, so be good for goodness sake. And do 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 do, oh ra da da da, and do 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 ra da da da. Oh, Santa Claus. Okay, something about Christmas. Thank you for the third like. May God bless you bonusly. All y'all get bonus blessings today. Okay, especially after I was singing. Okay, I don't like how I be sounding in the morning. Okay, no matter what I do, what I drink, I don't like how I sound. Shout out to the 33 people up in here. While I got 3 likes, 333. The Divine Trinity is with me. Throw your threes up, eh? Throw your threes up, eh? Fuck them other niggas who's around for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Hey, fuck them other niggas. We ain't here. We ain't down with these niggas. We ain't down with these bitches. We down with them motherfuckers. I gotta say that because people be thinking I'm talking to my damn self. Okay, so I gotta shout out the people every now and then. If y'all new here, welcome again. Okay, see, they want someone to feel like they being cared for. So yesterday I did a reading that focused on that thug persona that people have, yearn for, and stuff like that. And I said one can be blunt, but they should act with care. Okay. A thug persona is not needed. Expression is, okay? So definitely check that out if you missed it. A lot of shit came out in there, okay? If you suffering from thug addiction, okay? Thug life addiction, okay? If you are the thug, okay? Whether you stuck in it on your own volition or you stuck in it without involuntarily, okay? You should check that out. Okay, it has some good tips about how to overcome that. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you that. Thank you for the fourth like, and may God bless you just for that. Okay. So yeah, so these jobs are fake. Okay, so God gonna give us some information about what to look out for. So especially construction worker and police officers. If y'all new here, they took my son and they giving me a battle to get him back. This is my third time someone has called CPS on me out of vengeance, to hurt me intentionally without nothing really being wrong, especially nothing to be wrong to try to fucking throw a monkey wrench in my whole damn life. Okay, we know who you are. All right. Crazy part about it, it's fucked up, but like when people report to CPS, it ends up in the paperwork somehow, okay? But God, okay? But God. Good thing, okay? Surrender to the divine in reverse. Somebody didn't surrender and trust, okay? Nothing will come of this situation void, of course. Moon, okay? So they saying like you fighting everything, okay? Now you fighting, you barely even making impact. You barely even showing strength. You you barely even doing shit, okay? You tired, huh? It's giving me a image of like when someone's swinging at you and then you can push their head away, okay? Or like on shows, you push their head away or something like that. Someone's name could be Carlton. Carlton came to my mind from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So that mean like Uncle Phil. his name is Avery, or his not like last name is Avery or something like that. But I know him as Uncle Phil. Okay, somebody uncle could be here, okay? Or Philip is significant, okay? Phil and Lil, Mr. Mama and Dad. Dun 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 dun. Just take me there. Take me there. I wanna go there. Take me there. Let's go there. Just take me to that great place with wonders and wishes. Okay, Maya and Blackstreet Boys. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, they want you to take them somewhere they don't know. But this is giving me, like somebody taking people or a certain group of people to a certain location they don't know about, you don't know about, or something like that. So these workers are relating to that. Oh, and it says watch for signs, okay? Watch for signs. And it has a big blue butterfly on here. So blue butterfly. Blue butterflies and white butterflies could be significant. White flowers, yellow flowers, okay, of any kind. I'm getting these could be, yeah, one looks like a Hawaiian flower. Someone could be from Hawaii. And I think the other one is a daisy. And then the ones that look like yellow is giving me sunflower energy, although they could also be daisies or something, some type of sign like that. But yeah, like, so, and then the moon in general, like the moon cycles, especially the main cycles, the major cycles, even the quarter moons are very significant. Okay. I did a reading not too long ago. Okay. And I was debating whether I wanted to release it to the public. And I did, because they were trying to suppress me. They were trying to hush me up and stuff like that. And a lot of our enemies, they watch our shit to get information about what we know. And they don't understand. We ain't going to ever disclose what we know. All we know. Okay? Even if we share a lot of things and it looks like we just share so much or too much. Okay? That you ain't seen nothing yet then. Okay? That's how they deal with God. Okay? I believe God is a reincarnator, God, that's why there's many significant figures in life, in many eras, in many eras, and stuff like that, because that was God's figure. God was able to exalt himself, herself, however you look at God, but God was able to incarnate. We believe in the Holy Spirit, so why can't we believe in incarnation and shape-shifting as it pertains to God, at least? Okay, but what they would do with the figures that represent God is, God would teach them a lot of shit. Okay, and then they would leave God, betray God, kill God. That's why these main figures be killed. Michael Jackson came out first. Okay, I did a reading about him too, where there is a Michael Jackson. Okay, there is the Michael Jackson in a lot of our families. And we're breaking the curse of the Michael Jackson. Check it out. All right. You can probably search it now. I forgot what I started off the title with. But yeah, or our parents were from some foreign lands and then brought here, I think, the Michael Jackson. I think it was that or around that time, But yeah, so definitely take heed. And then so they think they could do all this to God, and God gave them everything. Because that's what they think they could do. They think they could suck out everything and then leave someone with nothing and dry, A lot of these people who are on the street, known to be on the street, they've become targets. Because these people know when they carry out their plans. See, it's going back to when I'm saying these enemies studying us or being in our energy to get information about how to destroy us. But, like they become a target, and then so they know they have to do certain things to be a part of certain groups. So gangs could be significant as well. Fuck the mother nicks. Yeah. That's C Murder, Magic, and somebody else. Sorry. Oh, Snoop Dogg. Okay. Yeah, so they gotta be in these gangs, crews, cults, whatever, covens, and all that type of stuff. And they got to do something. And then the people on the street who appear to have nothing, who probably have everything, they have access to a lot of shit, okay? And that's why motherfuckers starting to think that they're doing things. Nah, it's other people who are attacking the people who say to themselves, who look like they don't have shit, okay? Or they try to put us in that predicament. That be our plan. And then because we become a target, so they know once we don't have shit, our family kick us to the curb, don't love us no more, treat us like we ain't nothing. Want to probably be a part of these groups too. They know if they take them out, it's giving me a chicken coop, like. And pigeons are everywhere. Birds are everywhere. They're the biggest star system family we have. There is someone on our team for everybody. See, God is everywhere we go. Someone's on our team from that group, And then whether there are rooms or spaces talking about us negatively or positively, there's someone from the Avion system that is a representative for us. Because that's how intricate God is. So some of these people be thinking they getting away with murder and shit like that. But God put someone in that group to blend in just as well. but they probably won't get in trouble just as much as you. And I was talking about James, yeah, it was James St. Patrick on Power, on the show Power. They'll make the operation his name, but they have a whole tree of other people who could be connected to him and stuff like that. So those people that could be connected to him may not get as much punishment as him, but they will get some type of punishment. So those people who are connected to him end up, pushing the burden on to someone else who means nothing, who no one would come looking for, who's been outcasted from their family naturally. And it may not even be something that dealt with drugs or whatever they're on the street for. You are good enough. New moon in Virgo, and this is in reverse. Okay. See, a Virgo is not good enough. Okay. This Virgo could not come even close. Okay. To being good enough. So they can't even enter the realm of better. Okay. If you ain't been doing shit, I'm not talking to you. But if you have been doing shit good, you hear this shit. Running around here rampant and hurting people because God has their hand on them. And do you think, so I don't understand why y'all don't think of the natural thing of this. Okay. So if that person has nothing, you shouldn't fuck with them, because if they have nothing you can see, imagine what you can't see. Imagine. They probably got even more to balance shit out. That's why you're not supposed to mistreat nobody. Sorry for yelling. I'm sorry. Whew. I did a reading about that not too long ago. That's why it's important to respect people. I don't know if I made it to the public or if it's a member only. Okay? Look at the bigger picture. See, God sees the bigger picture. And there's an error on here, which is making me think of Target, like I was just talking about with these people on the street that people think have nothing. Okay? They don't. All right, you right. But get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready for what you don't see they have. Whoever that is, whatever that is, get ready. Sagittarius. Or they talking about a Sagittarius. Like some of us don't even know about people's deaths unless somebody knew that we knew them. That is sad. And then some people don't think nothing of it. A Taurus could be very significant. A woman Taurus. Or if that's really what it is. Maria, Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Living a life just like a movie star. Oh, Maria, Maria. Oh, Maria, LA. To the sound of the guitar, baby. Play by Carlos Santana. And stop the looting, stop the shooting, be popping on the corner. And the poor is getting, the rich is getting richer. The poor is getting poorer. Me and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. Da 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 da. Maria, Maria. Yeah, somebody was chanting and shit. That's Maria, Maria. Santana. Yeah, Carlos, Santana, those names, initials could be significant for the ending of those names and the beginning of those names. Okay? Maida. Okay? Amy. Go for it in reverse. They said stop. Reach for the moon. Stop fucking with the moon. The moon is telling on you, okay? I believe the moon is our oldest ancestor. It was around even before the sun. The moon did motherfuckers a favor by bringing in the sun, okay? So appreciate the sun, okay? Appreciate the sun. Or nothing will come of this situation. They keep saying that. Boundaries. Yeah, appreciate it. Respect. Respect the motherfucking boundaries. But yeah, so the boundaries is getting more these construction workers as well. You know how they'll block off the road or allocate a certain type of thing, and then the workers in there they're allocating certain resources. They're utilizing certain spaces as well. Parking attendants, all of that shit. Okay. Yeah, but especially the construction workers that are working on houses too. Y'all wonder, like, how did a camera come in my house? Was it just built? I ain't even think about that when I came up with this. Process your feelings. Upright. Ooh. And they got two wolves on here, okay? And wolves are about teaching, okay? They telling somebody you need to learn, okay? Or listen. Listen to the song here in my heart. A melody has started, but can't complete. Listen, ooh, to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be beside and turned into your own. All 'cause you won't listen. Yeah. I'm not doing it all. Okay. Oh, Taurus came out. Look at this. Prosperity lies ahead in reverse. New moon in Taurus. See, they said stop fucking doing this shit in the fucking moon. All right? Nothing yet is set in stone. It's all set in stone. It's done. Mutable energy. Sagittarius especially. Okay? Virgo especially. Since they already came out. They talking to you. They got their finger all up in your motherfucking face. Do you understand? What did they just say? Do what I say, motherfucker. Do what I say. Cleansing in reverse. Yeah, because you're dirty ass motherfucker. You're dirty, 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 dirty. Okay? The past in reverse. Yeah, in the future it's coming up. They're going to take all your prosperity. But for the good people, prosperity lies ahead in the future. Okay? Keep going. Keep moving. Keep praying. Keep fasting. Interceding. Okay? Keep believing. It ain't over. No. It ain't over. No. What the devil meant to take it out. Oh no, the Lord is making it for your good. Oh no, it ain't over. It ain't over. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody. Let the one know. Don't bow out. It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. Oh, keep fighting until your victory is won. Okay, that's more red card code. Brown. Okay, names and initials important. Look at that M keep coming out. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Ready to gun you down. Ready to gun you down. Okay? Every fucking night my life get attacked, okay? But guess what? My life is in God's hands, okay? He sees the tears I cry, and he sheds his pain inside. And sometimes you wonder why he allows me to go through what I go through. Is because he has his hands on me. Okay? And I know that I can make it. And I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in his hands. I said my life is in his hands. Oh, my life is in his hands. Okay? Made me think of both of those songs at the same time. Kurt Franklin, The Family, the one I was just singing, and then My Life is in His Hands, and then He Has His Hand on You by Marvin Sapp. Look, M's in my bank account, in my bank account. I'm a savage, too nasty, talk big shit, but my bank account magic, okay? Hood, but I'm classy, rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters keep my name in their mouth, now they gagging. Bougie. Except it's a movie. Cover me, rookie. I've let the block, bitch. I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap. I'm a savage. Okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage. Hips tick-tock when I dance. On that demon time, I might start on my OnlyFans. Big beat, and that beat stands for bands. Your ass, here's your chance. Left cheek, right cheek. Chop it on this try. Text it on this game. If you don't jump, put jeans on, but if you don't feel my pain, please don't give me hype. I write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches. I just raise my price. I'm a leader. I'm pulled out of my two-seater. My mama was a savage bitch. I got that shit from Rita. I'm a savage. Okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Okay. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage. It's the stallion and the E. No, it's a B. Okay. But I gotta put my name in there somewhere, okay? The stallion, okay? The stallion. They got some strong ass legs, okay? They got some strong ass legs. Horses, people ain't supposed to be riding the horses. They supposed to be riding the stallions, okay? That are considered like, if you ain't focused on buffing up that horse's legs, nobody should be riding them horses, okay? They probably got motherfuckers at horses, horse stables hidden and shit, okay? Horse races, doing all this shit, okay? Gambling halls, they just said. Who else? Okay. They said parking tenant again, okay? What is that? Virgo coming out again as I'm singing a song. I had it in my hand too. Dancing with it. A time to give rather than take. A time to take rather than give. Because the people you've been giving, okay? You and your loved ones are safe, okay? You ain't got to worry about shit, Cancer, okay? Or somebody ain't got to worry about their mother, okay? Their mother gonna be just fine, okay? Fine. Ooh, fine. when the gas the mirror, and then think fast, and then and I won't change my mind, 'cause I'm just fine, 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 fine. Ooh. That is Mary J. Blige. Fine, okay? Somebody's fine, okay? Oh, he fine. He's so fine. He's so fine, okay? Oh my God, look at that. You tell your man he fine, okay? Tell your man he fine, okay? Pop it. Pop, 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 pop it for him, baby. Drop it, drop it. Drop, 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 drop it for you, baby. Watch it, watch it. Watch it for him, baby. Gonna make that body rock. Sit back and watch. Pop it, pop it. Pop, 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 pop it for him, baby. Drop it, drop it. Drop, 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 drop it for him, baby. Watch it, watch it. Watch it for him, baby. Gonna make that body rock. Sit back and watch. Beyonce again. Okay, that was Beyonce and Megan first off with Savage. Okay, and then we had Beyonce with Dance for You. Okay, that's called Dance for You. Okay, I'ma show you how much I appreciate you. I'ma show you how much I'm dedicated to you. I'ma show you how much no forever be through. Wanna show you how much got your girl feeling good. Wanna show how much but you understood. Wanna show 'em how much I value what you say. Not only are you loyal, you're patient with me, babe. Wanna show you how much I really care about your heart. Wanna show you how much I hate being apart. Show you till you through with me. Wanna keep it how it is, so you can never say how it used to be. Loving you is really all that's on my mind. I can't help but to think about it day and night. Oh, wanna make that body rock. Sit back and watch. Gonna dance for you. Whoa. Tonight I'm gonna dance for you. Whoa. Tonight I'm gonna put my body on your body. Don't you body when you watch me. Tonight it's going down. I'll be rocking on you, babe. Rocking on you, babe. I'll be swirling on you, baby. Swirling, twirling on you, babe. Wanna put my body on your body. Promise not to tell nobody. Tonight is going down. Yeah, I don't need to, 'cause I'ma be your number one. Other ones are superficial. Boy, you know that I'm the one. I'm all into you. Popping this thing back. Dropping this thing back. Dropping this thing back. This is for the time you gave me flowers, for the love and it's ours, for the moonlight, for the power of love. And no, I won't ever give you up. I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you. No. And you know what? Sit back. It's the pregame show. Daddy, you know what's up. Loving you is really all that's on my mind. I can't help but to think about it day and night. Wanna make my body rock. Sit back and watch. Gonna dance for you. Ooh, tonight I'm gonna dance for you. Ooh, tonight I'm gonna put my body on your body. Boy, you like it when you watch me. Tonight is going down, and I'll be rocking on you, babe. Rocking on you, babe. Be twirling on you, babe. Twirling on you, babe. I'm gonna put my body on your body. Don't you tonight is going down. And I'm gonna take my time to show you how much you mean to me. 'Cause you are all I need. No money can emphasize or describe the love that's in between the lines. Boy, look into my eyes. I'm grinding on you. This is beyond sex. I'm high on you. If it's real, then you know how I feel. Rocking on you, babe. Rocking on you, babe. I've been swirling on you, babe. In my mind, all I could think about is a frame for the future and the picture for the past and a chance to make this love last. Tonight I'm gonna dance for you. Tonight I'm gonna put my body on your body. Boy, you like it when you watch me. Tonight it's going down, and I'll be rocking on you, babe. Rocking on you, babe. I'll be swirling on you, babe. Twirling on you, babe. And I'll put my body on your body, boy. You like tonight is going down. Oh, pop it. Pop it for you, baby. Drop it. Oh, baby, watch it. Watch it, throw it, baby. Make my body rock. Sit back and watch. Now pop it. Pop it for you, baby. Drop it. Drop it for you, baby. Watch it. Watch me throw it, baby. Gonna make my body rock. Sit back and watch. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Whoa, yes. Whoa. Ooh, oh. I love that song. Okay, I absolutely love that song. When it was old, I was playing it in the car, and I had a car full of people, I guess, and they was like, I felt like this song is so old, and I was still jamming to it. I love that song. Okay, I just like the different forms that she does. Like she has different forms. Like like the first verse is probably the same as the second verse, but like after that, it's like different things, and I like that in songs, and I'm entertained through the whole song, like I'm like, oh, I can't wait to this part, but like I enjoyed the current part, that's why I like that song. Okay. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed that. And it gave y'all something, because it was giving me, also they were singing like a love letter to you, writing a letter to you, whether you're a man or a woman, but especially a woman was writing a letter to a man. She, like maybe she always, gives him lap dances. Okay. Or he likes watching, because she said, I like it when you watch me, or you like it when you watch me. I don't know, I'm not sure. Tonight is going down. Focus on me. Oh, baby, can you focus on me? It's early in the morning, and I think about 7:30. Yeah. Focus is in reverse though. Okay, so somebody wasn't focused. You ain't gonna see this. It's a surprise. Okay, protection. Yeah, they hiding this or something like that. But yeah, see, also this is giving me, like somebody in like I'm getting in a lab. Somebody works in a lab unofficially as well. Someone who is part of protection, like security guards, even included with the police, and stuff like that. But anybody in the Department of, what is it called? Okay. Safety, public safety. I think that's what it is. Don't let pride get in your way. Somebody could also work for the government in those branches as well. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, and that's upright. So, this is also giving me stagnancy as well. Don't let any factor affect how you move forward with a certain situation, person, place, or thing, whatever that noun is. Okay. Or they could be saying, like, don't let this Leo get into your way. It has yellow on both these cards I just pulled out. The one with protection in reverse as well. And that was giving me more construction energy. And construction means caution as well. You got to slow down in construction zones. So think about that type of thing. Watch for people with their phones and stuff, in these areas, especially that they're honing in on the construction team, because that's where it's hiding. And think about it. A lot of immigrant workers be working there, and a lot of the people run unofficial businesses, because essentially it's a whole bunch of small businesses getting contracts for these certain areas, whether they're working for real or not. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, like don't let nobody get into your way. Cardinal moon, so that means Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer are significant signs. They could be talking to you directly. They could be talking to a Leo directly as well. The energy is gaining momentum in reverse. Yeah, like they're getting tired. They're getting weak, like I was talking about earlier. They're getting tired. They can't do what they used to do. It's on a moon card. And then it's a waning, oh, this is a waxing moon. And I thought it was a waning moon because it was on a waning moon side too. But I'm learning. See, I learned. Okay. But like even just the energy of the card is like it's giving me, waning energy as well. Someone could have just trimmed their ends or something like that. Believe in the impossible in reverse. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Billie Holiday, do nothing. Okay. See, and then some of these people, like wondering how you could do that as well. Or this is confirming like they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. Stop lying. Stop lying. Okay. Intuition. Yeah. Your intuition trying to scream and yell at you, and that's in reverse. Maybe, like maybe you was wondering, maybe you thought stuff like this as well. Sometimes when you go to places and then you frequent them a bit. I did a reading about that. Like they're infiltrating places you frequented, okay, to scare you. But now they're seeing ghosts. And you remember earlier I was saying ghosts could be significant. Look at that. But yeah, like a place you frequented, you knew this person worked there for a certain amount of time, and they're like, this person is no longer there anymore. Sometimes they will even say this person is on another site as well, but that person is just fired from the company, and you probably are a huge factor in why that happened, whether it was on the behalf of you, whether it was against you, or something like that. Because I did a reading about this. They hurt people or threaten people who helped you. Okay, so especially if you and then if you ask about somebody, you probably asking about them because they were significant in your life or something like that. They can do something as well. So you have history there that your intuition is confirming that, that your intuition probably brought you there, and you thinking you just asking and checking on a person, but you needed to know that they're not there anymore in whatever capacity. But I thought about a job. So, yeah, because I was going to put, like, they ain't working at these jobs and stuff like that. Or did I say that here? Yeah. Duties of this job. Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah, but, like, yeah, it's a job. They focusing on the jobs, okay? Hold your vision. They're focused on that. They're fixed on it, especially a Leo. But Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. See, Taurus keep coming their ass out. Strength. Yeah, this Leo, too, okay? Yang in reverse. Somebody, does Leo knock down a masculine? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna ride around. Hey, I'm gonna randomly slap somebody if he hasn't already. Face your fears in reverse. They were scared as fuck. Okay, but they were trying to act all hard. I knew it. I don't know what reading that was. What was it? I think it was like You're on the Right Path or the stability reading or something like that. And I was picking up really like tough that Amun-Ra was gonna come shapeshift, like I was talking about God earlier. Amun-Ra is the official and original form of Jesus, if y'all don't know. There was, when Amun-Ra was around, there was no need for a crucifixion, okay? So essentially Amun-Ra came back and was crucified. But yeah, so Amun-Ra kept coming out, and he got this dancing energy. So like maybe even your children, dance, or showing you dancing a little bit more and stuff like that. He got this dancing energy, but he's freaky too, like. Oh, so that was you, okay? You was enjoying it, Amun-Ra. Synchronicity, yeah. They keep telling you like, watch out, bitch. Okay, watch out for that tree, George, down go. Watch out for that tree. Ah, watch out for that boom, bang, boo, doo tree. Watch out for that tree, okay? Watch out for the earth sign, okay? Maybe even places with a lot of trees. Maybe you even frequented places that had trees, and suddenly these trees fall down, or they got rid of them, replaced it with another plant. Nothing but a tree. Okay. At one of the places I used to live at in the recent past, I lived there for 2 years. There was a tree in my yard, and I noticed the magic they were doing with my tree. And they were already around the neighborhood saying I was weird because I hugged trees, because not only did I care about my tree, I cared about everybody else on the outside of my house and in the neighborhood. So they thought I was weird because I hugged trees. So I saw magic that they were doing. So they cut my tree on one side, and then they hung one of my branches over their door. So that's how it looks when people are doing moon magic. Okay, it's my tree, right? It's mine. The moon belongs to me. Okay, the moon on my side. How about that? Okay, make it relative. All right, it belongs to me. You cut some of my tree, and they have to hop. You don't have to hop the fence, but it also spills over to an area where there's a liquor store right next to it. And all the 2 years I lived there, like I barely started going to the liquor store too. So it's so funny that they're trying to pin liquor stuff on me too, because I'm like, I don't live in that. Like if I'm doing that, I'm doing that as a relaxing thing, or it's something to yeah, relax. Like I just could think about relaxing. I don't like, people get a glass of wine after work. Like that's what it is. Some people have a bottle. I forget what they call those bottles though. It's something special, huh? But yeah, they have a bottle of some fine ass liquor, and they take a shot as soon as they walk into the door. Some people go straight to the fridge for a beer and stuff like that. Like that's how I drink like that, if I do drink. And so I don't do that. I don't make it a habit of that as well. So, but I've seen people have habits of that, and I still don't judge them. I'm like, that's what you get to do. Like maybe you work hard to be able to get to do that. All right. But anyway, so yeah, so they taking something as they took my. So if I'm so weird or whatever, why must my weirdness give you indicator that my power is in a tree, or my tree is relevant, or a tree is relevant that belongs to me? You see me around here hugging the motherfuckers. So why wouldn't you even think, like that? Why would you even think something like that would work for you to attempt it? Look at that. Oh shit. What was that? Every time. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad though. Thanks. But yeah, so like, why would you think or attempt to do something that has something associated with me against me, and you're using the power of something that I'm connected to? However you look at it. Whether you look at it as just a tree in my gate, okay? In my fence, in my wall, behind my wall. And they had to go to the liquor store's gate and fence to cut it off. And then you put it on your fucking door right next door to me. Like you done had it, like it's a flag of victory or something. Because that's the only thing that it looks like. Nothing you thought happened. No magic you didn't happen. How? How? You can't beat the master with his own tools. Most people use that phrase or that cliche to talk about your enemies or talk about people, that are opposing you, that are trying to suppress you and stop you from reaching a certain milestone or progressing in general. Thank you. But I'm using it as, like, I'm the source of it. So I'm the owner, the master of those tools. Okay. How you gonna come over here and borrow my tools or use my tools? Take my tools and then use them against me. You only got a quarter piece of what would even happen from all of my tools. Like I was talking about how they do God, how they do representatives of God, incarnations of God. They learn everything they can from God and then think they could destroy them. But you only got a piece of probably what this person knows. So a lot of you guys are embarking on the journey of being an ascended master. Ascended master, okay? So we got patience in reverse, beginnings, and then mystery in reverse, okay? So somebody is revealing themselves, is giving me as well. A woman could be revealing herself. A red dress could be significant. Boots, boots with heels on them, without heels on them as well. A model, she's also giving me model poses, or, like maybe you're doing something with your portfolio or something like that. Also a man could be significant. He can wear man buns as well, or has in the past. He could like to wear sweaters, especially with stripes and stuff. Oh. Okay. And then we have your commitment is being tested in reverse. See, it was a test. It was a setup. Somebody could also got set up. See, these are setups. They working on a plan against you. Operation You. Insert your name. First quarter moon. Remember I said even the quarter moons are significant? Wow. Okay, I'm about to put this deck down. Okay. Moon. Okay. Moon. All right. Yeah. You and your loved ones was safe in reverse. Yeah, you're not safe. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. That's like slow death to me. You're gonna be tortured before you die, okay? It's torture, okay? New beginnings, okay? Somebody is really trying to stop that from you, especially with Aries, or Aries is trying to interfere with that. Without me, accept help, or Aries wants to help, okay? End of a tough cycle approaches with Capricorn, okay? Balance spirituality and practicality, Pisces, okay? So that is giving, courage in reverse. Yeah, somebody's scared to approach you. You're very close to achieving your goal, but they're very close to approaching you. Gibbous moon. See, these special moons are coming out. Yeah, full moon. It's not only just the full moons and the new moons, it's the other moons that are significant. And normally I kind of bypass those moons. Like, so something you normally don't pay attention to could be relevant as well. Focus in reverse. So yeah, so someone wants to really start over and not even mention the past, because they know what their hand says. Okay, I'm literally organizing my cards like I'm playing a card game as well. Yeah, like something in their hand, the card you were dealt with. Somebody could even realize that, or they didn't realize that when they were hurting you, the card you were dealt with, they thought you were by yourself, and so you became a target. But it's like crazy. Now you got to find out this way. You got to find out this hard way. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, that's why it's best to respect people from the jump, until they give you a reason to disrespect them. But most of the time, when these type of connections are happening, it's like you didn't give them a reason. They was even tired of it's almost giving me like they was tired of having to hold their breath, having to hold some water in their mouth. They're going to spit it out. Somebody likes to do challenges. Internet challenges could be significant as well. It's giving me something like that. Like they have to do this. They'll hold it. They be like, yeah, I can hold this water. I can hold this water. That could also represent holding gossip and holding information about people that people could fight it in as well. So a therapist could be significant. Those people in those realms as well. Like people end up confiding in, even a lawyer could be significant as well. I'm scratching my nose right on the nose. But, they're like, I could hold this water. I could hold my breath longer than you or longer than this person, the situation, before I have to perform my acts in this plan. Like, I could do it. Then they get in there and they got to hold the water or the air longer than they anticipated. So sometimes they step before doing their turn, before it's their turn, because they're such in a rush to perform that act, and you still haven't given them an opportunity to perform that act because you didn't do nothing. So sometimes when someone's just rude to you for no reason, you never done anything to that, it's because of that. They part of a greater plan. Not a greater, but a unrelated plan, let's just say, because it's not greater. God's plan is greater, okay? God's people's plan is greater, okay? Can't hold God's people down that long. Generation time wasn't made that strong. Trying to pretend your word is your bond, but until you do right, all you do is go wrong. Some might think this is just a simple song. Some don't know what they had till it's gone. But when you're gone, you can still be reborn. From the night, from the sight of sweet dawn. Money containing just no. Who you gonna skirmish like you the champion? Might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, just lost one. How come your talk turned cold? Gave a new world for the price for your soul. Dun, 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 dun. Wisdom, no, a sight to behold. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. I was hopeless, now I'm all hopeful. Every man try to act like he's exempt. Need to get down on his knees and repent. Can't slick talk on the day of judgment. Movement similar to the serpent. Dun, 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 whole style bend. Consequences just coincidence. Dun, 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 dun. They don't understand when it's time for punishment. I know you don't want to hear my opinion. It comes when it passes and you must choose one. And if you don't change, then the rain soon comes and you might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, and you might win some, but you really lost one. You just lost one. It's so silly, how come? When it's all done, did you really gain from what you done? It's so silly, how come? You might win some, you might win some, and you lost. It's done, gain from you done, and you just lost one. You just lost one. You just lost one. Have faith. You lost one. It's all done. You just lost one. What a bum. Okay. Wow. I don't even like to sing that song because I don't know it that well. But hopefully y'all got the messages y'all need to get from it. That's Lauryn Hill again. She just came out with the Fugees, Ready or Not, Here I Come, You Can't Hide. She said, can't slick talk on the day of judgment. The movement similar to a serpent. Okay. Because honestly, at this point, you don't know who's on whatever the opposing team is to God's people. But I was just starting to sing that song because it says you can't hold God people down that long. The Genesis, some type of chain basically wasn't made that strong. Whatever that chain is, I don't know what the name is. It Genesis, or I don't know how to say it, but yeah. But whatever that chain is, figuratively or literally, is not that, it wasn't made that strong. Okay, it wasn't made from the original source. It doesn't have all the original sources materials to have the strength. And I was saying, like, people earlier, I was talking about how people swinging and keep attacking and stuff like that. And now they're not making impact with their hits, their strength, they're not hitting people with strength, like, because they're so tired. But can't continue to hold this air, this water in, they can't continue to, lose. Okay. Or they have to be able to report back something that this person who sent them here with you in your energy, sent them for. Yeah, approached. Yeah, you were approached very recently. Okay. And a Capricorn could have been behind it. A woman could have been a person that approached you, or a woman set this Capricorn up, or a Pisces up to approach you. Accept responsibility in reverse. Somebody even trying to call you irresponsible, but they're being irresponsible. Okay, they're being neglectful. They have been neglectful and stuff like that. Reflection, the moon's reflection, you see it. Okay, yeah, two girls had a conversation. Communication is key. These two Geminis, or Gemini with any of those signs I just mentioned, especially. Okay, someone's name could be Gibson, first, middle, last name, or nickname. Or they could have like a first name as a last name, or want one. God has been changing people's names a lot lately. Face your fears came out, and I wanted to go get it. Show the world the real you in reverse. So yeah, because it's like you're that friend everybody wants. Okay, I'm getting full moon in Aquarius. Okay. Full moons also represent releasing. So, or don't get rid of this Aquarius, or this Aquarius don't need to get rid of you. And they need to face their fears, maybe even accept responsibility, own up to what they did to you. Yeah, communication is key. They need to tell you something. Yeah, and I wanted to come out again. Just put it out. Gemini, yeah. Communication is key. Releasing, yeah. And then I was just talking about how the full moon means releasing. Okay, moon set. Okay, yeah. And then the set, they were highlighting the set. God Seth could be close to you. He always had this reputation of being evil, but he was the uncle of the village. Basically, everybody looked to him for advice. And what be tripping me out with people is like, some people would go to someone, or you would be that person they go to all the time, right, for advice. When they don't know what to do, they actually think to call you, or whatever. Like, you're that main person. And then they come into you, they're reliant and codependent on your advice. And then they go and gossip about the advice they came and asked you for to other people. And that is a norm for them. That is the cycle they go through with you all the time. So if you're a person that you kind of feel it, you kind of feel that a lot of people in the group, the friend group, if y'all have one, come to you for advice, it's because everybody else gossiping about you after that advice is given. They might as well schedule a fucking weekly meeting about how much advice you're giving them all week, so they could get together at once. The fuck? You gonna do it right then, motherfucker. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Then you come to me and waste my motherfucking time, and then spill over to other people what I told you, especially if you ain't agree with it. But why come to me for advice then? Leave me the fuck out of it. And then they don't even look at it in a way that they're coming to you for advice all the time. Yeah, I had this girl. She was dating someone I used to call my brother, because we grew up in the same house. And I knew him since he was a little baby. And I helped him grow. In school, outside of school, everything. But this group of kids, his own brothers and sisters, they were just mean for no reason. Any love you showed them, all that made them target you. Try to find what could be wrong with you. Get extremely mad when something happens that deals with you. See, they couldn't hold that fucking water and air. But anyway, yeah, so she went out with this person. Or she was going out with this person. It's past tense. Y'all finally fucking figured it out. Anyway, she was going out with this person, and I don't know why she would come to me, honestly. But I was polite. I was, receptive. I was very neutral. Because he would also come to me, but only thing I would share amongst them is the things that were the same, or it wouldn't matter if these people knew about it or not. I wasn't in. If it was a secret that needed to be told, I told them. I did this on a small scale, but it happened often, and for free, might I add. And I tell people, I say that because I'm like, you were getting a valuable thing from me, and then when I need something just so small, it was small. You act like I asked you just for a big thing, like I'm burdening you so much by being in your presence, and don't value my presence. But it's okay for you to call and drain from me. I gave him information about my fucking podcast, and she ends up getting the information about it. I steady inserting herself into the situation. This is my brother. I don't care. I don't care to know what's going on in y'all shit. And I don't care for him you to know what's going on between us. Especially if it ain't sneaky and deceptive. But you don't get my shit to, because you think it's helpful. You get my shit to, do magic on me without even knowing it. I didn't invite you particularly. Orisha's in the house. They would fucking kill your ass for repping their set, and they didn't initiate you. They didn't come to you not once. And so knowing all this type of thing, knowing that she trusts me for, and I would give her, I would give her suggestions on what she could do going forward to distract, because she was always calling me about her, him always wanting to leave, always wanted to break up with her, and, how he's talking to people online, doing all this type of stuff. So like I said, it's like those are the facts that are conjoining, so I would, even if, I'll have to call him, later and, kind of address it, be like, what's going on? I thought, if you don't like this, just do this, and stuff like that. I wouldn't be so much in it where I'm like, it's us against her, or it's me with her against him. I would never be like that. And they know I didn't. That's why I lasted that long. That's why you use that service so much. But I'm the only one you've done that to. Then you go back and gossip to other people who I don't go fuck with, not in a million years. His other fucking siblings. Because they attack me for no reason. And then when I fucking talk back or stand up to them, they acting like they somebody mama or daddy or something. Like I can't fucking talk back. You talking shit to me? You done shit to me that I let slide many times. But in the name of every slide, that's the shit they get tired of. And then they chalk me up to that. Well, let me be that, okay? Let me be that. Because until I'm connected to y'all, none of that shit happened. And because of my gift, I stopped them in their fucking plan and their fucking tracks. Because they was going to try to fucking blame a murder on me. Then they start attacking me harder when I found out that. Blaming it on me. I'm just there partying with them and blamed it on me. Because I didn't want to be involved in it. And then they were protecting the person who actually committed the murder. And they weren't even family. But they murdered their family. And they were protecting this motherfucker. And threw somebody like me under the bus who was connected to them in a certain type of way. Threw me under the bus like I wasn't shit. Having police coming after me like I did something. They all teamed up to blame me. That's what happens in these fucking groups. That's what's happening in these fake ass jobs, fake positions. But then I ain't even have to go that far. Getting mad. I'm telling you, well, maybe you should make an effort. I told this bitch, maybe you should make an effort to buy yourself something once. Don't think about nobody else. Once a month. Since it sounds like whatever you're complaining to me about, it seems like you're not able to enjoy your money. It goes to bills, kids, whatever your responsibility is. Talked about that. Bitch don't really get her nails done. I suggested maybe you should go get your nails done. I even offered to do her hair. But going back gossiping about me, gossip kills. This is why you going through karma, bitch. Okay? An earth sign is very significant, especially a Capricorn and Taurus. Suggesting those things. I don't owe you shit. You just some bitch that someone I was calling my brother is fucking with. You already had a bunch of kids before he came in a picture. So I don't owe you shit. They was housing this bitch and her fucking kids and had a problem with me needing help. Not even close to what they've been doing for her. These outside bitches. Temporary hoes. All you was is a hoe, and every fucking last kid she got has a different dad. None of them share dads. This bitch coming to me for advice and got a nerve to throw shit on my shit. Nerve. The tiniest of nerve that you dared had. Dare. The bitch is ugly as fuck. Didn't say none of this to you. Didn't look at your flaws. Maybe he's looking elsewhere because you're not focused on being a fucking female. And maybe you can't focus on being a female, but we ain't gonna focus on that. Ugly bitch. No makeup, no nothing could fucking fix this bitch. Got a nerve to ever talk about me. Ever do spell work on me. Ever. I don't know where the fuck you found that nerve. It must be a dead one, motherfucker. A demon. But that's what bitches would do. And they wonder why sometimes the fucking baby mama be the first to go. Because they keep up stupid shit like this. This motherfucker let you in his family, have access to his family. Whatever I was to him. He was calling me sister. But we are adopted as cousins. So I started adopting to that. And the bitch got mad. This bitch got mad. I knew this boy when he was a baby and helped raise him, basically. Why you get mad when you find out that he's not really my brother? So? But bitch calling me, asking me for advice. Got all this animosity towards me. Then I give her a fucking reading. She wanted me to give a reading, and I had suggested she don't give a reading next to him. Okay? Let it be personal as well. By the end of the reading, she revealed to me she was talking to somebody else named Blue. Revealed this to me. This my brother. You know what both of these motherfuckers did? Got mad at me. Got mad at me. Because she out there talking to other people because he was out there making profiles and shit like that, talking to people and lying about it and all that type of stuff. They fighting each other. But they mad at me because the information came out. Why did you even tell me that? That's my brother. And then he get mad because I told him. What? I would have felt more bad if he found out that shit and knew that I knew about it and I didn't say nothing. So I will be all of what y'all want me to be. I will accept your anger. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You can't whoop me. Okay? Not ever in any lifetime. Ever. I may let you get one hit. May. But that's only probably because I want to be able to claim self-defense or something. But and I don't hit first anyway, because I don't believe it needs to even get there. It don't have nothing to do with me for me to care this much about it. Motherfuckers kicked me and my baby out like we was shit because of that shit. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm done. Okay, what do you need to release? That's the question they're asking. Waning moon, and I thought it was a waning moon, and it came out. Yeah. What do you need to release? Because somebody holding you back from goals. Okay. Somebody holding you back from being really who you are. Freya, irresistibility, and then we have anger, rage. Okay, somebody can't help but to get mad at you. Okay, because they don't know who else to get mad. Justice in reverse, or somebody got put in jail as well. Somebody in the prison could be fake. Okay, they did not supposed to be working there, or they haven't been approved to work there. They've been approved to do an operation against you. Okay. Aphrodite, self-love in reverse, because the bitches don't love themselves. And I look at Aphrodite as, being the dream come true that Ariel was singing about on The Little Mermaid, the movie. Okay. Sagittarius man could be very important. Garuda, travel. I'm talking about Sagittarius. Sagittarius love to travel. So someone also could be trying to come towards you or wanting to go somewhere with you, or that's how they getting around shape-shifting. They touching you because it's Cernunos. With shape-shifting in reverse, but somebody is not doing it for the right reasons. The first card that came out was supposed to be Jade Emperor organization, and I shuffled to see if it was going to come out, and it did. Okay, so someone's name could be Jade as well. The Emperor, a father as well, Father God energy as well, or Asian culture, especially China. Okay, they covet jade as well. Someone's very precious. The organization is very important and valuable. And I was talking about this is them infiltrating this. Wow. And I wasn't gonna use this deck. I was just about to go. Okay, Dionysus, ecstasy. Yeah. Also, like, people could have brothels and hostels and stuff that are ran by these people. What I'm noticing is, so with the parks, they'll remodel the tree, the greenery and stuff like that. They'll even replace the benches, but the playgrounds will still look faded and warped from the sun and all this type of stuff. And then it'll be a small reduced or condensed to a smaller portion of the park. And it was brought to my attention that like, they're creating more of the parks, or at least this particular park, for older people. And then so I was just like, all right, so the kids can't be here with the older people. The fact that the older people are coming outside, they know what's outside. That's what they yearn for. So why can't it be for the kids and the older people? I did a reading not too long ago. They're trying to build a life without children or something like that, without the children, as well. And, mentioning this, I was hesitant to mention it because I was sensing it wasn't the right time to mention it. So now I've been called to mention it. So I thought about that. I was like, okay, all right, well, that kind of makes sense, but it's like, why can't the children be here? And it's like, if you're coming outside, you don't deserve quietness unless you go a place that is known to be quiet. Why the park? Why you have to take the park away from the children? So think about this, y'all. It's older people, right? So they probably lived their lives. They probably been convicted of a lot of things and stuff like that. And if you look at the sex offender list or directory, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of names on there. Some of these people are older now. So the thing is, they're addressing a problem that should be a problem. And that person who committed that crime or that offense should be punished for it. The world shouldn't be built around them. It should be built around the victims, if that's the case. So what I'm getting at is, like, if it's created more for older people, a lot of these people could be sex pedophiles, and a lot of pedophiles, or whatever they call them, sex offenders. Yeah, sex offenders. And a lot of sex offenders don't even like to be around children, don't like to go around children and stuff like that. So whatever system is responsible for creating these parks, these organizations in the government, the state, the city, whatever it is, they could be the ones who are guilty of the same things. That's why they have this mindset to do so, to get away from the children. It will look creepy for them. It will feel creepy for them to be sitting at a park and children could come there. So naturally, things are being built without considering the children. And if you want to consider the children, you're going to have to give us some money, okay? But you're taking a free park away that should be open to the public from the children. Artemis, individuation. I feel like that's not a word. That's why. But Artemis, she's actually a person who hunts the animals and helps the animals hunt. Okay, so it's like, God is that person who kills the people, but also helps people kill. Because you're doing one good deed on one side, even though it's bad, you also do good deeds for good people. It's something for everybody. But what I was just talking about is even making other people comfortable in places they shouldn't be comfortable. They should feel like that. You should feel like that. It means stay the fuck away. You shouldn't have done that. But a person who was probably falsely accused, they wouldn't even think about that. They'll be like Michael Jackson did and build an amusement park for children. Thank you. Thanks. White buffalo woman. You're teasing me lately. Stop it. Okay, peace. Okay. So she means abundance, first of all. And I also call her Waka Mama, okay? She'll whack your ass. Yeah, somebody, mama, gonna get somebody. All right. Sacrifice. Oh, yeah, because somebody sacrificed their mother. A son could have sacrificed their mother. Mithras, okay? I always break down his name to myth of Ra as well. Myth of who God is. People are worshiping false idols as well. Even this is giving me military. Someone in the military. It's an army here as well. And then I was talking about somebody working in a horse stable. I think that's what it's called. And you know how people keep buffaloes or bulls and stuff like that. That type of shit is significant. Agriculture, maybe they're trying to hint at that as well. Like those people who we think are hired, to comply and uphold safety standards of our food that we eat, they're actually poisoning us. They always say, the pesticides and stuff like that, but some of these people work in there as well. So it could be significant. All right. Lilith. Hi, Lilith. Okay. She was the original Eve. Okay. She even got on her leaf skirt. Okay. But yeah, and then I believe Adam is behind her because that was really her man, okay? And Adam just did some fucked up shit, and then she had to forgive him. But she knew that was her man, okay? Nobody could tell her that wasn't her man, okay? Mary Magdalene could also be one of your angels and close to you. she knew Jesus was her man. She was like, I ain't being with nobody else. I ain't doing nothing to jeopardize that. Jesus is mine, okay? We want our husbands to be like Jesus. Prometheus, altruism, yeah. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Yeah, they starting to see themselves in you, and they starting to see how much they hurt you. This is also like he gives me mirror energy, but it also looks like he's looking at one figure in the mirror, which could be a girl because it looks like a girl arm. And then in the back of it, it's like a statue. It's also giving me how Eric was on the movie Little Mermaid. So that keeps coming out. So yeah, auntie probably put a curse on them and shit like that. Somebody who works in the water under the sea. Under the sea, okay? If you wanna fish, go ahead, bitch. Get away from me. Under the sea. I hate doing that. I hate remixing cartoon songs. But yeah, or kids or children film song or stuff with children. Lakshmi, okay, prosperity. All right, see, prosperity keeps coming up, and that is upright compassion. Okay, so somebody disregarded what you could possibly hold. Okay, you gave them nothing but compassion, love, and shit like that, and they shitted on you. Like the story I was talking about earlier, even it's like I was doing all that, seeing this bitch face, seeing all this type of stuff, finding nice ways to say, fix your ass up. This is probably why he looking somewhere else, okay? But if you don't give a fuck about looking somewhere else, that's what the fuck you do. That's what you do, all right? I've had both sides, I know. But, I said it in the most polite way. And then, like when they kick me out or whatever, she says, like, this is why I didn't want her to come over in the first place. And I'm like, I was just on the phone with her not too long ago. And shit like that. And I'm like, what did I do to her? And stuff like that. Oh, I didn't give you a reason to complete your part of the plan. So you're trying to rush to that energy. Okay, cool. Thank you. I didn't know you felt that way about me. I didn't know you were feeling a certain type of way against me, because that's also an indicator that she was going back talking about whatever advice I gave her, whatever we talked about in general, because that's all I've done with her. But I don't care. Shit, you needed me. You needed me. Oh, you needed me. Had a little. I ain't gonna even remix that. Rihanna needed me. Okay, Quan Yin. Okay, we got Quan Yin up in the house. With Lashimi, okay? She said, my name is not Lakshmi, it's Lashimi. I'm not associated with lack, okay? How I bring abundance, and I'm Lakshmi, okay? And this is even people speaking spells over your life, or even saying you're broke, you're poor, and stuff like that to try to manifest that for you, or you doing that for yourself. Somebody's doing that, needs to pay attention. Plenty. People don't think it's enough, but it's enough for me to go around. And most importantly, it's going to be enough for me first before it even goes around. Know that. Yeah, people think they just sucked you dry and now they don't need you no more. Okay, you don't need me no more, but doesn't mean my existence isn't needed anymore. Who the fuck are you? Well, you're not needed anymore. If you have that mindset to fucking suck somebody dry and get rid of them, then you're not needed. Okay? That is not an act we want to happen in our world. Pomona, California could be significant out as well. Somebody could be from California. Okay, Helios, hell breaking loose. Okay, he riding in on the Pegasus, a horse, a stallion. Look at his legs. Oh, his legs. Okay, I want to show y'all, but yeah, cycles. Okay, yeah, y'all keep going around, going around, going around. My world has changed. And I don't think I can make it without you. Nothing's the same. You got me running around in circles over, running around in circles over you. I wasn't gonna sing it no more. Mariah Carey, Circles. Okay, Aries could be very significant. All right. Especially an Aries woman, but it don't have to be woman. Okay, you just dealing with that. Oh, look, Seth coming out. I was telling him about you, and he coming out in reverse chaos. He's like, oh, you think I'm chaos? Okay, look how they labeled him chaos, and he's not even that. They labeled him fire and shit like that. Now you made him get there. Okay, that's when you fucked up. You didn't know he could get there. That's your fault. You stepped in the ring with a heavyweight champ and didn't even know. And power. Okay, yeah. Heavyweight champ up in this bitch. All right then. Oh, then here with guidance. Okay. I try to teach you some shit. Okay. But you want to see my bad side. And I say that about Aries. And Ra's name means war. Okay. If you add the W and put it backwards, it's war. Okay. It's just missing the W. All right. But it's war. That's how he hit it. Okay. See? You ain't gonna get everything from God, okay? And you're gonna leave God without the power. Power is upright, okay? I still got power. I got the power. Give me the music. Everybody dance now. do, 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 do. Everybody dance now. You coming out dancing, right? Okay. Yeah, that's God's son. Okay, Amon-Ra is the son. See, he likes to dance. Okay, he got it from his daddy. You get it from your daddy. You get it from your daddy. This man love to dance. Okay, you love to dance. I wish I took you dancing. Cause I know how much you love to dance. I could have treated you better when I was your man. I forget that song unless I'm hearing it. That is Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man, okay? I should have brought you flowers and held your hand. Should have give you all my hours when I had that chance. Should have took you to a party, cause I know how much you love to dance. Now my baby's dancing with another man. Oh, she is dancing with another man. Ooh. Yeah, so yeah, these are strong men coming out. I got really hot when they came out too. Maui's discovery, yeah, something about Hawaii is significant. There's like a statue with a fountain coming out of it, like a flood. And they already had like those bombs taken off in water, right? I don't know. And he has a shield and he's pointing his staff and arrow. A lot of arrows been coming out lately as well. Like they ready. Like at first they were like seated. They were seated like resting, and now like the arrows are moving. You know, like or there's constantly someone coming to take the arrows. Okay, because now you started a fight, you started a war, or you know you've had a battle and now there's a war. Okay. Ra means war. Okay, I did a reading about that not too long ago too. Okay, Ra name means war. Okay, Ra means war. Okay, roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon. So what, you little hoe? Dun 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 dun. Gaia, oh Gaia, she got an urn in her hand. Okay, like, you want to return to me? You want to return to me, okay? Do you? Would you? Gaia creation, okay? An ending is a new beginning. The Scorpio's like, you're not going to even get a funeral, okay? You've been putting everybody else in funerals and shit like that and not giving a fuck about how they are sent off and shit. You gonna get an urn. You ain't gonna even get a ceremony. Somebody just gonna mail somebody the fucking ashes, okay? Or mail you the ashes, okay? Because not every time death comes knocking, it's probably not for you, but it's for some that will make you feel the burn. But we gotta let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. It's getting hard for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming, but we done been fell apart. You really want to work this out, but you ain't never gonna change. I do, but you don't. Think it's best we go our separate ways. Tell me why should I stay in this connection when you hurting, baby? I am hurting, baby. I'm just kidding. That's Usher, but I was remixing it, okay? Ooh, Gaia, what's up? Oh, Father God thought this here. I knew he was here. He was in town, and he's in reverse, okay? He got nice energy, all right? Oh yeah, somebody was doing sex spells on somebody's child. He told me, people child. Thoth is representative of children, okay, and which could explain why he brought the book to Enoch, or he was responsible. Raziel, which is another form of Ra, brought the book to Enoch. In the book of Enoch, from what I understand, he was the actual angel, but Thoth played a significant role. Maybe he even gave him he was responsible for walking him through, because Thoth is in charge of wisdom and communication and stuff like that. And then we got Hermes here, right here with Thoth too. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So he probably, so somebody knows, somebody got something and someone knows this person has it. So somebody gave you or someone something in secret. Nobody was supposed to see you even give to them, or them give to you this thing. They weren't supposed to see it. And I was talking about in the story earlier that I was talking about, I was saying, I suggested that my brother wasn't during this reading. And by the end of the reading, she ends up telling me something, confiding in me about something regarding to my brother. But imagine if he was there. Probably the energy wouldn't even let this information come out, and the energy would have been under the ownership of her, because she wouldn't have felt comfortable to even say that to me near him. So what I was saying, I was bringing that back up because that's why whatever was given, no one else was supposed to see you be gifted this, okay, or given this. But I feel like now it's gifted, it's a special thing. It's almost giving me how those money trucks, what are they called? What's the name of it? That's the security. I was gonna say Brinks or something like that, but the money trucks, whatever, I don't know what they're called. That come and get the huge deposits and stuff like that. That could be another job people are faking in as well, okay? But during that time, they come and pull up and they make sure nobody's in a surrounding. It's hardly every time when you're going into an establishment and they're there and you see them going into that establishment. It's rarely a time, and if you do see them, you're probably far away from them, or you're walking up to that vicinity, but they probably only pulled in right at that moment because you weren't around there close enough for them to get out that vicinity. That part of the process was breached, and someone was able to study someone's move as well, and it pissed the gods off, or our spirit team, however you look at it. I know people think I worship devil and the different gods as well, but Hermes communication, a Gemini and a Virgo, is very significant, especially with Gaia being here with Virgo. So for Virgo, and Virgo is like servant energy, but they could be perfectionists as well. So something didn't go right, and it cost somebody life. Okay, someone didn't succumb to themselves, their own beliefs at that time, and that's why things didn't go right. That was the worst time to stop practicing what you believe in. I did a reading about that, or did I do it yet? It says stop letting people make you go against things you believe in. Okay, a lot of readings are coming up, so catch up, you guys, while you got the time, because once the war hits, once the battle comes to the ground, all right, you ain't gonna have time to study. I did a reading about that not too long ago as well. They don't realize you are the battleground. When you showed up as the playing field, the battleground, the scene, the setting. What I'm thinking about video games. Y'all playing a video game? The venue, yeah, the venue. Yeah. Somebody scrolling through the menu. But you come up as that thing. You come up as that. You unfold like whatever that venue look like when you show up as your presence. And they still try to fight you and swing on you. You're the battlefield. They're using your source again, okay? Using your tool again to try to beat your ass when this all belongs to you. Like, don't disrespect a man in his own house. That's basically what you are now guilty of. You're disrespecting a man in their own house. And then we got Joan d'Arc, and they killed her because they thought she was a witch and doing witchcraft against people. But other people were doing that with faith. Okay, yeah, because she had a lot of faith. She was bold with it as well. Against these Christians or Pharisees or opposers, enemies, these groups. Look at that. And then the ark is giving me Noah's ark and how God came to Noah directly and said, start building this ark. And everybody thought he was crazy. But he stuck to that belief of God telling him that he needed him to build the ark. He was just obedient, okay? And his intuition was on point because he knew that God was telling him that to avoid such a big disaster. We're natural born saviors, I like to call. You don't know you're saving people. And sometimes they don't even know you're saving them. So if you come as the battlefield, you also come with the authority, the real authority, not this fake authority people got. The authority to either unfold that venue and, use it or not as well. And that's how we save people naturally. Yeah, and then we also got Vesta Home. Yeah, somebody also was trying to, oh, wow. And these were in my hand. And I keep putting the cards like I'm playing cards. Somebody playing cards with themselves, solitaire or something like that. Or somebody in the solitaire as well. And then the church, this give me also church energy. Somebody in the church as well, fake preacher or pastor or somebody people look to authority as authority. Yeah, and then these people in fake authorities, they be bigging their shit up so much, and then when it's time to exercise that authority, they can't even do that. They got to get approval for other people as well. And there's some of us who want to be obedient. We're listening to the people with the fake authority, whether they got to get approved for something or not for somebody else. It's like, even if you are someone who's leading me, I kind of don't even want to lead you to lead me. And then so now you fucking deceiving me. I'm already feeling I don't want you to lead me anyway, and you sitting here deceiving me in my face. It's almost like, why do that? Why be here? Private investigator could be important as well. Jizu, okay. I was also picking up the energy like somebody really needs to learn martial arts or put their children on martial arts or something like that. Support in reverse, or like somebody will support you in that or support that endeavor if that's something you've been thinking about. All right, so or because wisdom is in reverse, school because you didn't wisen up about it to have a technique or something like that, and that's why I'd be like hesitant to say a lot of stuff because like I haven't like when it comes to singing per se, like I wasn't sat down and saying like you need to sing like this or you need to watch this or like this tone or whatever it is, like I haven't gone through that, so I still don't call myself a singer, like even though I sing a lot as well. I don't really like to sing, just so y'all know too, but I sing because I'm happy sometimes, because sometimes I don't want to sing because I'm not happy, but it's like I don't need to sing. I don't need to necessarily sing. They call me the WB frog, okay? Spirit. I like it though, because that frog used to trip me out because he be like when everybody's not in the room, he be singing his heart out, dancing and all this type of stuff. And then as soon as somebody come in or something comes on or, whatever happens, or he has to do something else, he's like, he sits down like he's not doing nothing, or he never was doing that, or you wouldn't believe he was doing that, So his name could start with a WB, okay? Frogs, you could be seeing frogs. That's also associated with the goddess Heket, which is associated with prosperity, okay? Egyptian goddess Heket, okay? Ancient Kemet goddess Heket, okay? Also, Haket's name to me means he quit, okay? So a guy could have quit his job, all right, as well, or that's coming, or somebody's been given an option to quit or do this, okay, to carry out this plan that keeps coming out for me, like, or in this reading, keeps coming out. Like somebody had a plan, they had to get a group, they had to guise themselves under certain employees, under certain names, use certain names. It's giving me the show Scandal, like sometimes they would take these people to places, like new places, knock them out before, and then take them to a new place and then give them a whole new identity. Some of them, they wiped their memory, I don't know, of their old identity, but some of them they didn't as well. And then because these people have probably already committed crimes, maybe against chosen ones like us, they're happy to have that new start and they take on that new persona, like something else, I mean, like the old one never existed, but some of them remember and some of them don't wish to remember it because this life is better as well. But sometimes it also involved them sacrificing someone, burdening someone else, killing someone in general. But sacrificing don't always have to mean kill. It can mean, like you don't get the job that you wanted, stuff like that, like maybe you don't get the job that you wanted because somebody, in a part of this group, possibly even related to you in some type of capacity that as well, end up getting that job. And they weren't even qualified for it. I used to pick up in my readings a lot that, a lot of us are going to work, and someone's making money off of our clocking in to work, however you book in to work, whatever. But, like, so say if you're getting paid $10 an hour, somebody is getting paid because you get paid $10 an hour and you were okay with that. They were willing to pay you maybe 15, maybe even $20 an hour. Somebody is collecting that every time you clock in, that difference. Or sometimes they won't give you, that whole 10 because somebody's clocking 2 off of it or something like that. Are they paying people less than $10 now? I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully all this stuff made sense and helps you be more vigilant. Maybe let's get some advice. I don't know. Okay, honor your body in reverse. Treat your body like it's a temple, but also a massage therapist or somebody you go to for like care, where it's like they have access to your intimate areas. Express your love. Okay, someone also Could be guys in themselves. Oh yeah, because all the fat, yeah, guys in themselves, they're being your partner, married you and everything. All the fat bitches got played. I picked this up on some reading, or before that. But all the fat bitches got played. Okay, especially if they was somebody that everybody consider fine. They probably can't seem to be faithful because girls always throwing themselves at them as well. The fat bitches got played. Okay, even if you're LGBTQ community, whatever, and you fat, you got played. Okay, if you got married or something like that, that's not real. Okay, and some of them married, you gonna be able to indicate it like this. So say if somebody was a fat bitch, okay, you probably know of this relationship, and the other person wasn't fat, they were beautiful and stuff like that. People probably even have mentioned to you, been bold enough to mention to you that, like, y'all don't look like y'all should be together, as if they saying like you're uglier, whether you're fat and cute or not, you're not his type, basically. And he gonna cheat on you, basically. That's what they're saying. But if those are some indicators of how you know you got played. Okay, all the fat bitches. Okay, when they married to these people. But a main thing with the marriage is that, like, this could happen. I mean, this is the situation. This is the stage of the situation, and then this person marries you quickly. They were trying to hold that air, the water. They have to let it out. But in some instances, they don't get to marry you that quickly as well, because maybe that's not a part of the operation. But mainly to indicate it, if that, without a doubt, I think that situation means you got played. They were paying this person to marry you. They do that with babies too. They pay us another motherfucker to impregnate you. You would also know, like, this person married you fast. They wanted to, like, the ceremony to engage to you fast. They want the ceremony to happen quickly, or you're just down with it because you're under a spell. She really believes I like her, but I don't. And some of these motherfuckers, everybody be considering fine. If you really look closely at their motherfucking ass, they look like somebody from Harry Potter. Especially them light-skinned niggas with long hair, and they always wear their hair in a ponytail. They look like they mix. Most of the time they have this, like, fine wavy hair. That's Satan right there. Okay? That's a person who's in the army of Satan, not the good kind. Okay? Because Satan wasn't bad. Satan knew who his boss was, who he had to answer to. So you've been hired by Satan, and Satan knows who his boss is. See? Fake authority. But you think Satan is the authority, but they not. Sometimes Satan be like, I ain't tell him to do all that stupid shit. I wouldn't do that stupid shit. But them pawns of Satan, they're here to deceive. If they go into a church, they will catch on fire. Or they can't stay there too long. They will complain about after the service. They will probably eventually make up, like, I don't really believe in God like that. Have a cup of tea. Somebody could have also told you that, they was gonna try to do that shit like they was doing on Get Out, okay? Yeah, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. JoJo, okay? Somebody's name could be JoJo. I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy just thinking about you lately. I was singing Circles by Mariah Carey earlier, and I was getting, like, a lot of people are singing that to you, whether they're platonic lovers or, romantic lovers, or platonic people, or platonic lovers who have a crush on you, and you probably don't look at them that way, or you didn't even know they look at you that way, and type of shit. All right, let yourself rage how and well, okay? So it's like, even this is like I was talking about with holding the water and holding the air. It's like they were quick to do this. They were quick to do this even when you didn't do nothing to them. Go into nature. And it looks like a mother is with her 2 children as well, or two people who are younger than her as well, working in the field as well. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Had I ever lost 1 minute of sleep, worrying about the way you think things might have been? Big wheel keep on turning. Mary, keep on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river, and we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. I love it. Tina Turner and Ike. Okay, Ike Turner. TTIT. Okay, someone could be in IT, the IT field as well. Proud Mary. Sometimes when I hear that, I think of, I'm proud of you, Mary. Okay, so somebody's name could be Mary. Earlier, I was singing Maria. Maria, Maria. Keep saying having a cup of tea. Okay, that was the truth. Okay. Listen to the wisdom of your feelings. I thought that said, listen to the wisdom of your elders, okay? So some elders, they wanted me to see elders, okay? Because these elders be hiding under disguise and saying, like, you got to respect me because I'm an elder. Nah, you don't get a respect if you don't earn it, especially if you don't earn it, okay? You ain't just in that fucking playing field just because you been here longer. You probably here longer because you being punished. And obviously you've been here this long and you still don't know how to respect the motherfucker in order for them to just have no choice but to respect you. Something wrong with you, not us. My palace is laid like some bomb edges. Okay, you about to receive that. I receive, all right? These are messages from God, or at least I was using these for God and me only, okay? This, dear colonizers, I be wanting to skip that part. He made me add that, okay? And mean motherfuckers. This land is my land, not yours, okay? Not yours, but mine. Signs God, okay? Got to sign my name, okay? It's mine, not yours, motherfucker. 40-year, no. What's it called? With Seth Rogen? What is that 40-year version? No, it's something else, right? Knocked Up, okay? You're knocked up. That movie could be significant. Asians are very significant right now. All right, King Solomon. Okay, or they're even saying you got a wisdom. You know how they have a stereotype about Asians being smart all the time, which puts a lot of pressure on Asians. I would imagine, huh? Because you're expected to be smart, and I kind of know that from experience. I used to live with this family. After I was removed from my adoptive family's home. And, like I used to, go out with, one of their family members. And his mom would always think if I'm not back at their house, because she's always calling and checking up on me where I am, asking where I am all the time, like blatantly. She's called my jobs and asked where I was, if I made sure I was at work that day. Randomly calling my job. Anyway, but anytime I would not be there at the time I'm normally there, she's calling around, asking about me as well. Or when she's called and I'm not there, she automatically thinks I'm with her son. And most of the time I really wasn't. And this one particular time, I had to stay after to get help with physics. And this family knows me to be smart so much. I used to help the guy I was dating with his stuff. And his mother used to get mad because I just wasn't forcing myself to help him. I would allow him to come to me because I knew he wasn't fucking with school like that. And if he really wanted help and thought he needed it, he'll come. He knows if I'm smart or not. He knows if I can help him or not. And I'm always able to. But, like, I shouldn't have to force myself to help him. Because I always worried about myself, even as a young person. And not because I'm selfish, because like I don't want to, like that's forcing him to do something he clearly isn't interested in. You got to want it. All right. And until you want it, I'm not going to do nothing. But I'm welcoming you once you do want it. But she used to get mad at stupid stuff like that. But anyway, so I had to stay after school for physics. And because I'm smart and I'm so smart, I be helping people. And he wasn't the only one I helped in that family. I helped other people, even people who were older than me too, during this age. When I was only 15, 16 years old. Anyway, so I had to, get tutoring from physics, or it was really an after school session where he was giving more help, like more one-on-one focused help, that he couldn't get in the class. Bun. Yeah, he couldn't get in the class. And I stayed after school and I legitimately got help. And they were called the lady I was staying with, his grandma, well, actually his great grandma, his great grandma I was staying with, she calls me and says, Quilla, you don't need no fucking tutoring and stuff like that. You lying. No, you don't need no help. How could a smart girl need help? That's so much pressure. So much pressure. And all I'm being is myself. I'm doing what I wanted it. At that time, I wanted it. I wanted to make sure I got more than a B in this class. I wanted an A. Okay? I do that. I do extra credit when I don't even need it. Just in case something happens. Because a lot of in my time, especially when I was living with this family, a lot of things happened where I had to miss school. And I hated missing school. Sometimes I won't even tell nobody I'm sick. So they won't stop me from going to school. At my adopted family house, at this family house, sick. Went to doctors, didn't know what was wrong with me. Broke out with rashes on my body, didn't know what was wrong with me. But yeah, so I was saying all that to say I understand the pressure that, Asian people have, whether it's by their own people, their own family, to be smart, to excel in school and stuff like that, or just get it, or never need help. It just hurt my heart just thinking about it. Did that hurt somebody's heart? I'm sorry. I don't be liking to share my stuff as much because, I don't want to hurt you, but, and I don't really like talking about myself that much, and I don't want people to think I'm venting online because somebody in this family, actually the person I was going out with, brought that up to me. Hey, don't you write in your journal? Why you don't write in your journal no more? Why you writing online? So imagine why I can just coexist without having to help him or wanting to help him. Oh, well, actually, I wanted to, because that's who I am. But, why didn't it matter to me that much? Because he would do microaggressions to me. He would say slick shit to me. He's put his hands on me. They was going around saying I would beat his ass because I would. I don't play when it comes to my heart. But, sorry. But I do believe in God using me as a testimony. So that's why I'm more open to sharing my stuff than I was ever in my life. This is the most I've been willing to even share. Unicorn energy, somebody getting a new car, it's gonna be everything, it's gonna be everything you wanted. The best thing I never knew I needed. Knew this was it. I had no idea. You're the best thing I never knew I needed. Now it's so clear that I need you here always. Was it the way you changed my plans? Yeah, you were the first distraction. Was it the way that I never had? I don't know the song unless I'm hearing it, but I hear it. Okay, I'll try it. Like I hear it, but it don't come to me unless I'm really hearing it right now in front of me. But thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that is Neo. Never knew I needed, and it's on the movie Princess and the Frog. Oh, somebody's name could be Tiana. Start with T, end with T as well. You know, Tina Turner came out earlier. But yeah, I really didn't like that they were frogs the whole time. You know, I have a problem with that. Okay. And then the one we know without a doubt belongs to us gets that. That I didn't like that. I really didn't. Okay. I like the movie's sentiment even, but I don't like when I and there was black magic on there. Warlocks doing black magic, you know, selling people dreams of growing their hair just to get the money, and then their hair would grow, and then so much that these people would continue paying them money. Like they'll do a tarot reader, look at that, and then after a while, their hair will start falling out. So they start questioning the results, but they don't really question the person who did this. All things that they kept feeding money into. So that's significant for somebody. Look, a fake authority. But yeah, so yeah, I think about this movie like I kind of think about the Little Mermaid that they made with Haley in it. Is her last name Bailey? I'm thinking about Bailey. So maybe it's that. But yeah, like I don't even like how they did that. They didn't retwist her hair. Like they yeah. And then they had her looking like a mammy, like they had the people working in the kitchen like mammies, and but it's trying to, yeah, it's a lot of shit, okay? And I believe the things that people agree to is because they partially believe that too, as well. So that's why it is your fault too, because you had authority, you had real authority, and you listening to people with fake authority. Or not even testing the people with fake authority. But yeah, so when I look at those type of movies, I think of the same thing. I don't think it was done. Those movies weren't done enough justice, like everybody else even. Did a reading not too long ago that said just because disorder shows up doesn't mean it's here to stay. So even this is like, like stuff like that, people will know what bothers people or bother you, and they're going to do something to make it better. Sharing is caring and fun. Sharing is caring and sharing is fun. That's you, baby. I love you. But yeah, everything is happening in divine timing. Ooh, the hood. Okay, I'll do some grapes on here. And I didn't know how obsessed I was with grapes, until I started drawing things about things. And then I found out about my dad, and we're from Great Street Watts. Okay. Baby, look, crib. Results take time, but I will get there. God already has a plan for my highest good. See, God is connecting you with legitimate connections in legitimate areas and arenas and stuff like that. Okay. Somebody could really be arenas. Okay. And begin to be in arenas, or they play a sport that's located in an arena. I was getting like baseball and Olympics as well, something like that. And what is it? They don't be liking me to start in the middle. I was just trying to say a line of it, okay? Okay. Everybody want to try to box me in. Suffocated every time it locks me in. Painting their own pictures, then they crop me in. But I will remain where the top begins. See, I am not a word. I am not a line. I am not a girl that could ever be defined. I am not fly. I am levitation. I represent an entire generation. I hear the criticism loud and clear. That house knows that the time is near. See, we become alive in a time of fear. And I ain't got no motherfucking time to spare. Cry my eyes out for days upon days. Such a heavy burden placed upon me. But when you you go hard, your yays become nays. Yankee Stadium with Jays and Kanye's, okay? I was just trying to say Yankee Stadium with Jays and Kanye's, and I couldn't remember how it go. I thought it had arena in there, but it made me think about that stuff as well. Yankees is a baseball team, right? Yeah, so Jays and Kanye's, you know, like she obviously views them as one of the greatest in the game, you know, and stuff like that. Spent no. I knew y'all was here. I gotta go. Please. What is this? No. Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, I know what song it is. If you out there, you know what song I thought it was, at least. All right. I gotta go. One moment, y'all. Wait. I saw that. Almost did. Almost turned on the camera. I don't mind, but you know, I don't have to. All right. I don't have to bless people with my presence, okay? This my voice is enough, all right? You lucky you getting that, okay, when you don't deserve it. But yeah, that was Nicki with Rihanna. Okay, Rihanna keep coming out, okay? This Aquarius, okay? I'll have nothing if I don't have you. If I don't have you, I'll have nothing. Nope, I can't. It don't exist. It don't exist between us. No one but you. No one but you. No one but you. I love you. Share my love. I never ask for too much, but I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my life, dun, 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 dun. But be all that you are and everything that you do. I don't know the song like that. It's Whitney Houston, I'll have nothing, okay? Oh, no, I said I'll have nothing. I remixed it and said I'll have nothing. But it said I have nothing. Aquarius could have nothing, okay? If they don't have you, okay? I don't want to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. Can't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. I'll be loving you forever. Do make me close on my door. I don't want to hurt anymore. walk away from me. I don't have nothing, nothing if I don't have you. See, I was supposed to go. This is why I was supposed to go. But we got Maroon 5 or Adam Levine and Cardi B. Girls Like You. And I was saying a line from Cardi B's part in this song. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's get it though. I still don't know the second verse. I'll be trying to start off at the second verse. It's been 24 hours, many more hours with you. Yeah. Spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. Oh. Spent the late night making plans right between us. Oh. Now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe. You heard me close. Oh, and girls like you round with guys like me. So that when I come through, I need a girl like you. I need a girl like you for that. Yeah, me too. And then I go through, I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Last night, thinking for the all day, can you make plans? I don't know. I don't know. How'd it go? It's not coming to me. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. Yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I think it's better than if you drive. Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You don't want a girl like me. I'm too crazy, but every other girl you meet is fugazi. I'm sure the other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi? Come and rev it up like a Harley. Why is the best fruit always forbidden? Coming to you now, doing 20 over the limit. Red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white horses and carrots. I need you right here because every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar. Girls like you, around guys like me. Stop it, okay? All right, and I have peace that surpasses understanding. Martin Luther King energy, okay? Martin Luther King, he was really Michael Luther King. Archangel Michael be close to you. Michael Jackson kept coming out. Yeah, Martin Luther King. You could be seeing the colors yellow a lot. My soul is limited, or yellow and pink. That's really Archangel Michael's colors. My soul is limitless, okay? All by myself. You have no one to thank, okay? You did this, all right? Thank yourself then, all right? If you want to thank somebody, thank yourself, all right? Somebody needs to hear that. I'm not talking to nobody specifically, all right? That was a message, all right? All Orisha energy. I was feeling them, and they have killing energy. I am a warrior, okay? Yeah, somebody is going to battle for you, okay? We strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. On the battlefield, love is a battlefield. I think her name is like Patty something. Her name could be Patty, Sheila, okay, Nene, Nelly, Nell, or end with those things as well. Gracie, derivatives of that, Gladys. I like me. Proved too much for the man, too much for the man. He couldn't make it, so he's living a life that he's come to know. He said he's good. He said he's going back to find, what's left of his world. The world he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. He said he's going back to find, to a simpler place and time. Oh, yes, he did. And I'll be with him. I know you will. On that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Ooh, he kept dreaming that someday he'd be a star, be a superstar, but he didn't get by. So he found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. So he climbed on his horse. And he even sold his old car. Bought a one-way ticket back to a life he once knew. Oh, yes, he did. He said he would. Oh, he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Oh, yeah. Come on, y'all. Said he's going back to find, to a simpler place in time. Oh, and I'm gonna be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. See, I'd rather live in this world than live without him in mine. Ooh, he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Oh, that's what he do, y'all. He said he's going back to find, to a simpler place in time. Oh, yeah. And I've got to be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. Hey. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. On love. Gotta put the midnight train to life for love. Gotta put midnight train to life for love. Gotta put a midnight train around my world, his world, our world, mine and his and all. My world, his world, my world, mine and his and all. I got to go. Hey, I got to go. On midnight train around my world, his world, my man, his girl. I got to go. Ho, I got to go. Oh, on a midnight train ride. Somebody go come, okay? But yeah, you are a warrior. You fought the battle, okay? Nobody can whoop you either, okay? Nobody really fucking with you like that, okay? You can be seeing eagles, okay? Eagles or owls, but especially eagles. Yeah. Please remember, please and thank you. Have some manners, okay? Check out that video from yesterday, okay? One can be blunt, okay? But must act with care. You can express yourself, okay? The thug persona is not needed. Expression is, okay? Express yourself, okay? It start with either please and end with thank you. Or start at thank you and please, all right? However you want to do it, okay? I don't need to tell you. Love them and leave them. Shit, that's what you used to do. Use and abuse them. But then I wish I did that to you. Give you pain away for pleasure. Isn't that how you got to make? With every measure. Have you tasted your teardrops? Yeah. I should have been cold as ice long ago. Bitter, bitter. I shouldn't have been very, very nice, you know. Just mean. I should have run this match across your lips and set your house on fire, nigga, and walk right through those motherfucking ashes. You shouldn't have been fucking with me. I could have left you without shit to brush your teeth. Yeah. Never floss again. Never floss again. Thank you for the 5th like if you're still here, okay? May God bless you just for that, okay? That is my remix to Fire and Desired. I calls it Fire and Unbothered. Somebody got fired, okay? Or you about to get fired, baby. And then you gonna be looking crispy and greasy. You shouldn't have fucked with us. Now you just might as well be dust. Another one bites again. Another one bites again. Good one. Oh, Rick James and Tina Maria, Aries. Oh, I thought he was an Aries at first when I first came across Rick James and his persona. But he Aquarius. Aquarius and a Pisces could be significant. Okay, they next door neighbors. Okay, the neighbors know my name. Yeah, they screaming, scratching, yelling. I'm excited. Trey songs, okay? Somebody's name could be Trey or songs or something like that, okay? Somebody songs, okay? Somebody masters, okay? They keep saying master, okay? A master of something is a jack of none, okay? You never follow. You lead, okay? Libra, a Libra could be significant. Bruh, okay? Bruh. Okay, somebody could say it like that. All right, so I'm about to go. I gotta go. All right. So these are the last ones. You are powerful, which is younger self energy. And they wanted to come out behind I am a child of God. Okay. And then on this younger self energy card, I put energy, but I put the Y before the G, and that was intentional. You know how like children misspell sometimes, or when you're just learning something you misspell, or even if you learned it already, you probably misspelled it without saying something, like without noticing it. And the whole Galactic Federation, like these big groups, okay? The whole galaxy up in here, all right? I have creatures from other realms and dimensions on my team, okay? On my team, the whole Galactic Federation here, they came down, okay? The Nagas is sticking out to me. Fuck them other niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, fuck them other niggas, okay? And they love sex, okay? If you come and interrupt them during sex, they gonna smack you with they tail and keep on doing what they doing. They gonna want you to dismiss yourself, so you should leave right then and there, okay? Cause I'm in too deep, I'm trying to keep up above in my head. Instead of going on down, instead of going going under some 41. Okay, somebody could be 41 years old, or the age 41 was significant, or you could be seeing 41. On that artwork on that song, it got like a lot of pictures of people, these guys, and they look like they've been slapped. It looked like they've been slapped, hit, how they face looked. And I don't know if they were making like funny faces on purpose or something like that, but it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional, but I just was even explaining the concept that something was intentional. Or, you know, someone shouldn't even look at it as that big of a deal. Like when they came in, when they were about to, well, before they took my son, and the police was just there, the guy that approached my vehicle, he thought my son was a girl. And then so he was like, and I said, that's a boy. And then I said, or he asked, oh, is that a boy or girl? And I said, and I think I said like so easily because I was trying to get to, because he always is mistaken like a girl. Like right before that, a girl was near our car, and she thought it was a girl because he has beautiful hair, thick, beautiful hair. But either way it go, even without the hair, he looks like a girl. He's a girl. You know, I mean, he has a girl look. I just think of him as a beautiful boy. All right. But, you know, I said it with a huge smile on my face, not realizing that I was saying, yes, he's a girl, because I was trying to get to the sentence where I'm like, yeah, I understand why you think he a girl. You know, like, but I was saying, yeah, he a boy. You know, he's a boy or something like that. I was saying it, but girl came out, and he was like, wait, wait, is he a boy or girl? And I was like, no, he is a boy. Did I say girl? Like, but I was trying to tell you that they normally call him girl, or I said something to that sentiment, you know, that is coming up as well. But, you know, eventually somebody ended up documenting that as, you know, like I was discombobulated or something. But like that wasn't even a good enough mistake, you know, to focus anything on. You know, like you could sit here and say something to me and not realize you said it. And I don't make it seem like, you know, you're a totally different person because you didn't realize that. Sometimes we speak and sometimes we don't even hear what we're saying, or we're so focused on our intention to speak that certain thing, we're thinking we ended up delivering that way. But in that quick moment, how do I even go back to like, oh, did I say he was a girl? Did I say girl? Somebody discombobulated would be like, no, I told you, you're a boy. Or, I don't know. But, you know, I was on my P's and Q's because I knew where I was trying to get with, even if I did say that, you know, like, so I'm like, even if I said something wrong, that doesn't mean something's totally wrong with me mentally. I mentioned that reading just because this order showed up and it was cut short. And even in that reading, it was like recorded all crazy and, you know, discombobulated because they know. Some of these motherfuckers be in fucking, you know, see, police uniform, and I list police first. Police uniform, and, you know, they be suffering from disorders and thinking they could diagnose somebody else with something totally different than what they even have. But they try to believe in their mind that they don't really have disorder. Is that it? Yeah, that was all. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I hope this message blessed y'all and y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna give y'all one musical message. I'm trying to find it. Okay. No. Uh-huh. One musical message or one card, which has two. All right. Backstreet Boys. Okay, I want it that way. And Blackstreet Boys came out earlier with Maya. Take me to that great place with wonders and wishes. Okay. You are my fire, the one desire. I know. So I believe when I say I want it that way. And we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say, I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say that I want it that way. Am I your fire, the one desire? So I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. And I know you from the way it used to be. Yeah. Just want you to know you'll always be beside of me. I am your fire, the one desire. You are, I am. Don't wanna hear you, ain't nothing but a heartache, ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. So tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 'Cause I want it that way. All right. Somebody really like that song. I be hearing people clapping. Understand. Did y'all damn how did I never wanna hear you say bye 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 bye. Never wanna pay for you. Dun 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 for you. Maybe crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. I know you think you had enough. Don't seem play me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. Is that them or NSYNC? I used to get them mixed up too. Like boy bands as well, you know. And I knew black was black, you know, street because they're black. But, you know, something like that is significant. You know, boy bands, boy groups doing like a lot of men coming after one person as well. Yesterday's reading, you know, I expressed, you know, how some tarot readers are even coming to me realizing that, you know, I'm not in this to deceive people, but they were, you know, and they want to get right because they realize this is something that they like to do. Someone's name could be Heather as well. He's like, I was bullshitting the whole time. I was doing this for money, men and women, okay, tarot readers. I was doing this for money, okay, it wasn't real, okay. Only thing that was real, the shit I've taken for you. Yeah, I know you taking from me, all right, and you thought you could just get rid of me and then this gift won't expose it, okay. I did a reading in the past that said they never knew this gift would expose this murder, okay, or expose this murder or solve this murder, be used to solve this murder, or even exist to solve this murder. And there was another one when I was singing a song that was sticking out to me. You're always inside of me. And then they also have alternative version to that. I just discovered. And it says, I only know 2 lines from it. It says, no goodbyes, na, 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 na. No more lies, na, 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 no good. So like that. I like it though. It's a good one. Check it out. But yeah, and then Adam Levine, Cardi B is on another card right behind this card that I have. Girls Like You. And I was about to start singing Listen, huh? Or did I sing it? Okay, by Beyonce. That's right behind that one. But behind the one card I said I was giving y'all, okay, it's Kiki Wyatt and Avant. Okay, Nothing in This World. All right. All right, these big old songs to choose from. What's behind Adam Levine? Cherish. Oh, yeah, these are all big songs. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can picture us in the living room at a mantelpiece. And you're telling me you're loving me with your hands on my thighs. What I'm seeing in your brown eyes, the expression on your face, it meant me that I want to tell. Okay, I'm not a Kiki Wyatt, okay? My name really could be Kiki. Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? I was talking about a Kiki earlier. And so shake that shit till you can't no more. Shake that monkey, let me see you get low. Freak that thing, see, let's go. Bedroom boom, bedroom boom. My bed will be booming for you. Bedroom boom, bedroom boom. My bed will be booming for you. See, baby girl, listen. I know sometime I'll be playing. Set up beside the bullshit. I'm the grown ass man. Bitch, I understand. Yeah, I love the fuck. Let me hit you in the ass and catch your back in the bus. Screaming, Shawty, what's up? Is we fucking or what? Ain't no discussion. We got better head. Rooming about and you screaming. You thinking you dreaming. Saying that. Come for me. Saying, can you? I can't. I'm not. Okay. Oh, that's a nasty song. Okay. It's a nasty song. I love it though, but I don't really want to put more of that. Okay. I only know it a little bit better when I'm hearing it too. But yeah, I hear the lyrics. But Bedroom Boom, that's another Avant song by I think it's by the Yin Yang Twins, or it's by Avant. But they both are in that song. Okay. Where do you see my dick? Hey, bitch, where do you see my dick? Stop it, all right? I've been trying not to be so freaky, okay? Or, like, talk so crass, all right? Because I understand a lot of what youth watch me, and, I try to censor it, a bit, but I'm not going to limit expressing myself, because I heard y'all be getting exposed to way more than I can even expose y'all to or would want to expose you to. So I shouldn't feel too bad, but especially when I just try to be cognizant of it, because I be talking about my baby too, sometimes that's indicators too. But yeah, so I love you guys. Hope this message blessed y'all. Y'all enjoyed it. Please come back and visit me in the future. Really hope this gave you some insight, or confirm some stuff for y'all. Y'all probably been noticing it. I actually saw a van, an unmarked van delivering flowers. I bring you flowers every day just to roll you in the head. You're not feeling fine, I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. You're just what I need. You're just what I need. Not everything works as it seems. It's so hard to believe. Yeah, yeah. But no, honestly, the van looked like I've seen that van before, that particular specific van before, delivering flowers in the area where I am. And then they come around those witching hours I did not too long ago. They not waking y'all up at 3 a.m. anymore. They doing it earlier, mainly 1 a.m., especially 1 a.m. for people. But, they doing earlier because they got to get out of there. They got to get their ass out of there. Because now that fucking portal they've been using easily is turned into a black hole, okay? See, the moon been telling y'all to stop using her, okay? Stop using her. She on the good side. She not on your side, okay? She gonna use your shit against you. But anyway, yeah, like, so be careful for that. Even if you're the flower receiver or something like that, man, I don't even know how to combat that for you, But be careful, like, because people would do stupid shit, I was watching it's so funny because I was wondering about this encounter I had with a person. And, like, I've learned to see God. I've learned to see my ancestors, my loved ones, and people as well, and this person, I wasn't really sure how she felt about me. I really wasn't sure. But I had been wanting to connect with her again because of something else, in general, overall. And honestly, it was kind of to help her, but not really, it was something we can help each other with. But, it's kind of just to kind of test the waters anyway. But, I know how far to deal with her now. And I know what I'm dealing with her. But, she gave me a kiss on my forehead. Like, first she gave me a kiss somewhere else on my cheek. And then I was kind of wondering about it, but didn't think anything of it. And then the second time she gave me a kiss on my forehead. And then, but during that time, I felt my ancestor, and I felt why I worried about the first kiss. And then so this person actually offered me alcohol, and I was driving at the time. So this person, she kind of peer pressures you, whether she knows it or not. She peer pressures you. So you got to tell her what she wants to hear so she won't focus on that topic anymore. So I said I would take a shot, but I didn't take a shot. So she heard that I would take a shot. So she gathered that information as the truth. But the truth hadn't happened yet because I didn't do it. I told her because I had another truth. I had another plan. But anyway, so I didn't take the alcohol, right? And then, so she gives me the second kiss after she offers me the alcohol. Again, she's taking her truth. She think that I offered the alcohol. This is very important. So she gives me a kiss on my forehead, which is where my third eye is, okay? And when she gave me the kiss on my forehead, I felt both my ancestors' presence, but I also felt the same energy I felt when she gave me the first kiss. So I was like, and then for that to appear at that time, I'm like, dang, it's both energies, like, so what can I deny about it? And so one part made me release an ancestor from a certain habit, from a certain curse, generational curse. It could have dealt with, third eye awakening, like, cause sometimes when we go through spiritual awakenings, you think you're going crazy and stuff like that. And schizophrenia develops, which means you don't know those demons yet. Okay. So anyway, and they don't want me to disclose what ancestor this was. So I'm gonna just leave it as an ancestor. And so I'm online, and God gives me a lot of confirmation through things online, or, in the world, gives me a lot of synchronicities. But, sometimes they'll do it when they're on, when it's online. And I came across this video where they were telling about different instances where they knew somebody had put witchcraft on them. And well, shout out if you on my side, shout out. Okay. They know who it is. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so it was many stories, and then this one particular story, I think it was like one of the last ones, or it was in the middle, I don't know, but you had to watch the whole video to get to this energy, and I felt compelled to watch it. So she's telling her story. She said, somebody gave her a kiss, and then she started breaking out. She started breaking out or something like that, and she couldn't get rid of it, or something. It was something, she had to go to a witch doctor or something like that to get rid of it because somebody had hexed her. And she said, or she, it wasn't her or her friend. Yeah, it was a friend of hers or somebody got hexed when someone kissed them. And then they kissed them when they were like in a partying mood, like, and like, so people wouldn't think nothing of it, like, and they were drinking and stuff like that. And, like, that was the key. The key was the alcohol. And that's why I said that part is very important, because the alcohol, that would have let, like, the alcohol is spirits, right? Like, and if you look at it the right way, your real spirits, your good spirits will come through, the ones and the ones that are here for your greatest good, and then demons will come in. So alcohol creates both of them, and so the reason why I got both of them on my forehead kiss, because she was attempting that was the attempt. But because I didn't give her a portal, I didn't give her a pathway to, actually let anything land, I got what I needed to get out of that kiss. So ancestor wanted to send me a kiss, but also I needed to have that experience to indicate when somebody's trying to do something, a certain attack, and to know that this is the energy. I also even got, like, because in one of these recent readings, I would say, like, people are doing graveyard magic, and see, even the graveyard person, the person that let people in, Obatala could be close to you as well, or no? Yeah, Obatala could be close to you, or what's the other one? A Chosi, Akasi or a Chosi, okay? And I relate him to the Akashic records or chosen one energy. But he was he was a cemetery worker. Anyway, so but I was saying, like, some of them be visiting your ancestors' grave and stuff like that, and then your ancestors don't want to go. So your ancestors will send out a call to you through spirit, and like, it's almost like they're knocking at a door, and then these ancestors are not going to open the door, until they reach you, or they need to notify you. This makes them notify you, like, they're doing something to you. So it made me think about that as well. So that's what, your self-discipline could even give you, like, even if you're tempted to, like, just think about the things that are important. Like, I was driving, so that was my main thing, but I knew how pressuring she could be, like, and not to say that I'm easy to give into pressure. It's just that people get angry at me when I don't do what they say. So to avoid all that, I would just make you believe I gave you what you want. And she thought I did the alcohol, because that is the important part of it. That's why she offered it to me in the first place. She's never offered me alcohol. Never. And she's drunk so many bottles in front of my face. And I don't think I even got alcohol from her. Scratching my ear. But yeah, so I'm thankful, because there was another time where my windshield ended up being busted out. That's the end of the story, or not really even the end of the beginning of the story. And then my ancestors took over after that. My ancestors did everything. All right. After this person bust my windshield out, because he thought that I was putting children out with their mother, because their mother was talking to me crazy. Their mother was on Zeus water, and I'm driving, and she was right behind me. So, and I was just talking about how I just try to avoid chaos, like, so I pulled over, and I wasn't getting gas for this. I was barely, like, I barely even had gas money at the time, and I barely even had money to get a whole windshield fixed. Okay. Anyway, had to figure. I forgot how I even got it too, but because it wasn't free, and they used to do things to me, break things on purpose because they knew I had it to get it fixed and shit like that. Anyway, but anyway, that's how it ended or started or ended. But beginning of the night, we were in a environment where she was drinking this Zeus juice, and she wanted me to taste it. It was other girls as well, drinking and stuff like that. And she was driving, and she actually drove my car. She was driving my car, and then she hit something, so I didn't want her to drive anymore. And I kept all this to myself, until we were in a safe space. And then I wanted to, she wanted me to take her somewhere to get her baby something for her birthday. Again, my money. Like, nobody's doing nothing for me, at this moment. And I accidentally hit the curb, but she had just hit the curb earlier, and I wasn't even drinking. But yeah, so I was telling this story because when they were drinking, I had a cup. I had a cup, and I acted like I took a toast with them, and I didn't drink it because Spirit told me, don't drink nothing. Don't drink nothing. Because I needed to be sober. But I made them think I was drinking. And they were lying on me even by the end of the night. Once he bust my window shield saying I was drinking, I was drunk driving. That's why she got mad at me for hitting the curb, because I was drunk driving and I hadn't even drank anything. But I was also even mentioning that to say, how quick people get mad at me, like, and stuff, like, I was just letting you drive my car. And I didn't, and during that time, that was my first time ever hearing of Zeus water or Zeus, whatever it's called. It was my first time, and I didn't even know what it consists of. Like, I learned about it eventually. You got all types of pills and stuff in it, right? Cough syrup. I don't know. I don't do that type of stuff. Like, anyway. Yeah, so I didn't know how bad that was, but I just was being obedient and didn't drink anything, like, didn't want anything to have that. And and I let her use a 2017 car I had, like, which was around that time. So it was a brand new car that just came out. Okay, I know they manufacture them, but the point is, like, I've done all of that, and she didn't have no license. Okay, because I'm the one that taught her to drive. So I was trying to, like, just nurture her in ways that, she hasn't been nurtured. And she flipped on me. It could have been because of the Zeus water and all this type of stuff. And I was scared she was going to hit me while I was driving with everybody in the car. How she was talking to me. She said, I always talk to you like that. And I was like, you never talk to me like that. And then so she gets mad and gets all uptight because I said, I'm not gonna do this. You could call the people. You could call the people who were supposed to drop them off at home, who took them over there anyway. Like, before we went over there to get everybody else with her kids and stuff, somebody else took everybody over there first. And then we were just coming from another person's house. So, and she thought you had those people who think they could drive and hold their liquor and all that type of stuff, and she thought I had been drinking, and I don't. Like, and during that time I had a warrant or something like that too, and people would use that against me, try to get me caught up for that when it was just a traffic ticket warrant that I didn't know I had, or I forgot I had as well. It was something like that. It was something so small and petty. That's why even when the police had pulled me over when I had it and they told me that, like, they said, because it was a small thing, and I was like, I literally forgot about that. That was not intentional. Like, and I'm a person, like, I'd rather pay the small amount than to have to pay. Like, the ticket was only $65 and I had to pay $300 plus the $65 for the fucking warrant. I was like, I'd rather pay the fucking $65, even if I didn't know it was gonna be $300. Like, I'd rather pay that. I'm that type of person. So, so I had to keep up the guys that I was drinking, and they knew I had this warrant and stuff like that. So I didn't volunteer to drive at all. But I noted all of this. And then and they didn't put it together that I could drive them from the house as well. They were just steady trying to lie on me and saying I was drinking, and I wasn't. But, they wanted me to drink that night so they can enter whatever portal they're trying to enter. And even then, I had given her a phone that I never used before, not even to sign up through Apple with. And she tried to steal it. She tried to call the person that she thought she left the phone over their house, and I ended up finding my phone in my car. And it was so hard for me to get them to understand that it was my phone and not hers. She was trying to steal my phone. I'm letting you do all of this, and you sitting here trying to hurt me in any different capacity. And the only thing that was keeping me connected to this person was this person's kids. And this time I didn't have no kids. I understood, how her kids could be if something happened to her, or not even happened to her, like if she wasn't there for them. Her baby daddy was shot up. They said she was a part of that. I found out all of that. And I'm just like, and then when I found out her baby daddy died, because I met her baby daddy before, and more than one occasion, and it was at one point in time when I was drunk, and before he became her baby daddy, he was trying to get with me. But I was already drunk, and I wasn't aware of anything, but I just remember that part of the night. And she would still turn the anger to me. I'm like, I didn't even like him. I don't want him, and I don't go behind my friends. Okay, you stated that you're interested in this man, and honestly, I think that was like right before they started being, officially together. So maybe I knew she was interested without her even saying it, or she told me, like in passing or something. But nothing was official yet for her to even get mad at me. And that was the day they ended up stealing one of my shoes that I got from China. So they knew I couldn't replace it, and hiding it, throwing it away or whatever, because they thinking I want their man. Like, what? Anyway, but yeah, so this person has done things to me, and I fallen out with her some of these occasions. It was that window shield thing was the fucking last straw, though, for everybody in the whole universe. All right, things went hell after that, and she tried to blame it on me. Nah, it's your fault. All her enemies come out, and then she was trusting the motherfuckers who knew that we had beef, and they was the one behind it. They knew we had beef, so it was easy to blame it on me. It was easy to even direct her this way, but it was them doing things, because that was a portal for them. But yeah, so that's beside the point. So hopefully, because I was just trying to get to the alcohol part, or where people try to peer pressure you into drinking alcohol so that they can get you in certain moods or ways and stuff like that. Some of them are doing these active spells, or destiny swaps, whatever. These are small things, or they may be small to you, hopefully not, but These are important things. If they're small or big to you, they're important, okay? Especially in that story. Because somebody, like, people, they've been hanging around a certain group. And this group, you can tell this person that this group doesn't love them. But they don't. They just treat you with love just to keep you around so they can complete their plan. They don't. It's fake love. I've been down so much, niggas look up to me. They look up to me. Got bitches showing straight love, fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Yeah, that is Drake, right? Fake love. All right, so I'm gonna go now. Can I go now? Can I go now? All right. Thank you so much for y'all time today, however long y'all chose to stay. Please come back and visit me in the future. Check out any video that I spit out. It was a lot of, when I was telling that last story, it was a lot of videos that was coming out. Some repeats that I've already mentioned, but now I don't remember them. But I remember a lot of readings come out, at least 3 of them in that one story. But yeah, so check out those videos if you haven't already, or, you know, if you haven't in a long time, maybe you should use that as a refresher to give you new information, because you will get a message from it, because maybe it's more relevant now than it was then as well. That's why our readings be timeless, or, you know, they should be timeless, and they should, you know, be delivered as if they're timeless. I don't know, but, you know, ultimately, or you should assume they're timeless. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, so hope that message blessed y'all. Y'all enjoyed it. If y'all haven't already, please subscribe, join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We are building here through tarot, yes, through tarot. And like the video if you haven't already. You made it this far, you wanted to see everything I gotta say, and you still didn't give me a like. What's up, baby? What's up? What up? Okay, but please like the video, whether you're on here live or, you know, as a recording. I appreciate you, and bonus blessings to you all, you know, who did like the video today. Stuff, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, because people covet my energy all the time, covet our energy, you know, like, and honestly, we don't really got that much, you know, like, and we don't got enough to covet, you know, like, that's why I don't be understanding envy and jealousy, because I be like, I don't even want your shit, you know, and I don't want it after you touched it. Some of these bitches, like, if I've been a friend, like, and I know about their hygiene fucking routine and shit, I'll be like, I wouldn't want to even fuck nobody you fucked anyway. All right. Ugh, they got you on them. I know how you used to be. If you want me to really tell the truth, I know how you are now. Some of y'all face tell me how y'all things smell down there. So have the motherfucker who indulged in that. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, and I'm not even saying it. I'm just saying because people will be thinking I'm any man. Like, I was sitting in the park one day doing a reading, like I am, like, well, I'm not in the park right now, but no, I was sitting in the park in the parking lot doing a reading like I am now. And a man was working on his motorcycle. What was he working on? A bike or something? He was working on something, and he was right next to me. And I ain't never said nothing to him, and he ain't never said nothing to me. I don't even think we looked at each other. I don't even know how his face looked, completely. You know, honestly, he was ugly too. But, you know, like, see, I don't have to get there. I don't have to get there. But she came over there asking who the fuck I am, and I'm in my car, not even looking at her man. Don't know what the fuck he looked like. Who is that? And he's like, I don't know. She's on the phone. Like, he didn't even know that I was doing. He thinking I'm on the phone. It does sound like a conversation, but not really. But, you know, like, and she just comes over there and then looking at me crazy, and I'm not even thinking about your man. I was wishing that motherfucker left, and now you too, okay? What is a free country? I ain't gonna tell you to leave, okay? It's like, honestly, if it were up to me, you would be gone, okay? Right now. I will ask you to leave, but I don't have that authority. I'm not gonna act like I have fake authority either. All right, it ain't fucking worth it. And you not that important. But she came over there and made me relevant to the conversation. Even to ask about me. Who gave you the authority to fucking ask about me? I wanted to even say that. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just let her be her. I'm going to just let her show herself who the fuck she is. How dumb you sound. You going to think about that later. But yeah, I'm about to go. Anything y'all want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. Come back and visit me in the future. Again, check out those videos I mentioned, especially in this video. And if it comes up after, like after you're done with this video, definitely check that one out. YouTube listening, all right? Thank you. But yeah, so thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today, guys and goddesses. Hey, I hope I did you justice. Please come back and visit me in the future. You all, and kiss your kids for me. I'm kissing you, baby. Kiss you through the phone. I'll see you later on. Think it's going like that. Hey. Bye, baby. I love you. Love you so much. Always fall short of being worthy. I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. I'm not perfect. Yes, I do wrong. I'm trying my best, but it ain't good enough. Shunned by the world when I don't succeed. Oh, I'm not good enough. He still loves me. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if that nigga who bust my window out is dead, okay? God petty like that for me, all right? And when he bust my window out, the glass flew into the back of my throat. And I spent like weeks getting glass out of my teeth when I brushed my teeth. Every time I brushed my teeth, they were bleeding. So I can only imagine, okay? I would like to know, though. Send me the video. Send me the vision, okay? Bye, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you, baby. I really love you. I really love you. All right. Whether you're on here right now or not, I love you. Bye, y'all. I love you all, too, as well. Yeah. I just miss my baby so much, and I don't want to talk about it now. Now I don't want to talk about it. Now I am not being transparent, okay? Because it's crazy. And then, like I be feeling people, energy and concern. Like at the beginning, I really felt the concern for us, like what happened to us, especially since I was on a video like this. And when the police approached me. But, like I be feeling the energy of, I just wrote, I just read the letter I wrote to the judge on here in one video. And I felt like a lot of anger come at me. For me, though. On my behalf. Yeah, that blunt reading is really coming out. But yeah, on my behalf, they're angry for me. Look, if you... Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna just leave it there. All right. I'm tired of even warning my enemies of what's to come. Like, I'm tired of warning y'all. Shit, I'll be happy when they tell me it's done, okay? It's already done. Okay. Anyway, I love you, baby, again. I love you so much. No, I can't. I'm not. Let me touch you. Like I never had before. Lord, I need you more and more. Jesus, let me touch you and see if you are real. Oh, if I could touch. I can't. I love you. Bye, you guys. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Kiss your kids again for me. Kiss you. Bye, big boy. My big boy. My big boy. It's big boy time. My big boy. It's big boy time. He's so intelligent. I love you.